So I got just in time for that. Hey,
Yeah.
folks, how you doing? Hey, Grace. Hey, Jason. How you doing?
Hi, Grace.
Glad you guys can make it.
Hello,
Yeah.
Colin.
Yep. As I was talking to Jason earlier, I mentioned that I went fishing on Sunday. I saw a bass. No kidding, this big, that wide.
Oh,
I think
oh yeah, easy.
they're spawning, and which means they're not biting. So,
No,
but I tried.
there's tricks for that. There's tricks
Huh?
for that.
Oh, I'm
There's
sure there
tricks for
is,
that.
but
Mhm.
I'm not the guy to have them. I,
I
um,
I personally don't like to try and fish them off the beds if at all possible.
yeah.
I want them to have their
I was
babies so they
using
can get more.
I tried using the lures that I got from JV, but I don't know if that's just a trick to it or whatever. But I have no freaking clue how to use them. Um, but I did try something I found one of those plastic worm with the two hooks rigs thingies.
Mhm.
I'm not sure you've seen those. I found it on the bank.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. And I got a fish all the way up to the bank, and he got off on the bank.
Oh.
He was a smaller one, but still, I would have caught something. But
Oh yeah.
my luck holds. I'm still terrible. And then I lost it. Got snagged, and I lost it.
Ah.
The worm thing. So that's cool. But that's not the exciting news. But I'll be, if we get a few more people in here, I will show you what my exciting news is, which I just found out right before I did all this, just today. So this is going
Oh,
to be kind of
good.
cool. Yeah. So how many people we have in?
It says you, me, and Grace so far.
Oh, okay. Okay. I hope Grace is here. Well, she hasn't said anything for a while. She's probably bouncing.
Well, yeah, she says she's just finishing up her supper.
I
She's
had an
having
egg
ribs.
sandwich on the way home. So it's going to be, hopefully, this is going to turn out pretty cool. Because, like I said, it's just one of those things. Okay. Well, Grace, you're gonna like this one. Well, I'm gonna go show you guys anyway. I don't care. I got to go get it.
We'll just act surprised when you do it again.
Okay. I mean, to you guys, it's probably nothing, but to me, it's pretty cool. Jason?
I can't see what it is.
These are my tomato plants. The ones
Oh, okay.
I got 3 of
Yeah,
them.
that's pretty cool.
See, 3.
Out of how many seeds?
Huh?
Out of how many seeds?
6. Could have been 8. I don't
Well,
know. But
50% germination is still pretty good.
I've never really grown a lot from seeds before, so this is what this is exciting.
It is.
So that's my news.
Yeah, I'm digging through my cardstock.
Hey Heath, how you doing, brother?
Right here.
Look, I finally got something growing here. Finally, my garden better late than never type of situation. I'm kind of proud.
Yeah, my
of it.
tomato plants are finally starting to bloom again for me, which is really nice too.
Well, mine aren't blooming; mine are just sprouting. And I know
Yeah.
I've got at least another couple weeks before they're even big enough to transplant or anything like that. So, but if these 3 survive separately, I can break them up into 3 different pots and everything else. Hey, Ace, how you doing, brother?
I think the chat just froze again. Hold on.
I got to 6 people already.
There we go. Hi.
You got Heath, Frontier came in, and Ace came in. Grace is still here. Good
Yeah.
ribs. Lucky you. No, like I said, if these 3 sprouts survive and make it to the transplant process, I'll be good. I will triple the amount of tomato plants I have.
That'll be
Oh, better
good.
than I had last year. I had one big one, but
Ah,
I've done things from stuff you buy from Walmart. You buy, tomato plants already growing and everything like that. But I've never actually grew things from seed. So,
yeah, I get my plants from Lowe's. My
well,
vegetable
I go from
plants.
Walmart because that's where it's closer.
Yeah.
It's still tomatoes, but these are
Yeah.
beefsteak tomatoes, I believe.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
they're gonna be pretty good ones. That's the precursor to 1/3 of making BLT sandwiches.
Yes.
That's
Or
the
fried green tomato.
yeah. Bacon and tomato sandwiches. I don't usually go for lettuce because my wife can't eat it because she's got IBS. But we can do bacon and tomato sandwiches, which are just as good. So
Mm-hmm.
there's something about the mayonnaise, tomatoes, and bacon. Just num 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 num. Oh, by the way, Ace, you guys should have seen the fish that did get away. I lost my lure and everything. I've been trying to find something online that looked like the one I was using. I can't. It had a little spinner in front and it had 2 hooks in it. And it looked like a real worm, sort of. But I found it on the bank originally. So
Do I have one set up? I think I have one that's set up. Let me look.
okay. I don't have any minnows. Hey Rob, how you doing, brother?
That one's not set up right.
Hey Rob, you need to check out my tomato plants. It's not much, but they're finally sprouting. Got 3 of them. Hopefully they'll be okay. I'll put them back on where they were at. And too much minnow, the one that got away. Oh no, the one I got that got away from me was probably about like this big. Jason, it was about probably like that big. It was a bass, but it got up to the bank and then he flopped off and
he spit it out.
I guess it's just my skill level just so basic. I don't know,
Yeah, the fish just basically said, "Hey, I caught your lure. Here's it back."
Pretty much. I tried a place I'd never really fished before, so I mean, my wife and boy were over at the Renaissance Fair doing their working at the lemonade stand, and so I decided to go fishing right after it stopped raining. Sun came out, beautiful day. Just could see the water in the water. I had more fun walking around. I did find a pair of hemostats though.
Well, that's good. No, those are good. Save those.
Yeah, it had the black rubberized handle. They're only the short versions, but still, I found some.
Yeah.
Yes, I wasn't doing video, Ace. I mean, I wasn't the whole point. There's days when you just want to I don't care if I catch anything because I'm not much of a fisherman. Cornfed can attest to that. I am terrible. But the thing is, doesn't mean I don't like to fish. But
yeah, this is one of the setups.
Go ahead.
This is one of the setups that I use. I use a drop shot with bass fishing.
Okay,
basically,
I have no clue what you're talking about until you explain it to me.
That's what I'm going to do. You have your weight on the end of your line. Okay, basically using like a half ounce. Yes.
I found a couple of
those. And then you do about anywhere between 6 to 18 inches of line.
Okay.
Then you have your hook with your rubber worm on there.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Because I got 1 hook or 2.
1.
Okay.
And when you tie your hook on.
Brother, thank you for coming. Wow, we got a whole bunch of people out here now.
Yeah. And when you tighten your hook on your line, you want the hook to go up.
How do you do that?
Okay, you come through the top Okay, then you wrap it a couple times, then you put it through that hole again, cinch it up, and then you just grab your hook.
So is it looped around the hook?
Yeah, it goes through the eye of through the eye. You're
Oh, here
gonna
comes
drop it
Ace.
through. Okay,
How you
so
doing,
yeah,
brother?
you
Thank you
drop
for
it
coming.
through.
And without video,
Hi,
we can't see it. So
I don't
I know
either.
it's real
I'm
fun.
not much of a fisherman anyway.
Well, anyways, you drop your line through. You go a couple times around it,
Yeah.
and then you cinch it
Oh,
up, and then you
give me
put
a
the
second. Give me a
line through
second.
the eyelet again through the top.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little closer before I can see this thing. I'm looking through my bifocals, folks, because that's the reason when I'm very nearsighted. Okay. I think
Yeah,
I get it, but will I
yeah,
remember it? Probably not. But thank you for showing
yeah,
me anyway. Hey,
yeah. But
Brecken, how you doing?
hey, Brecken, when you tie your knot again, then you pull the line through again, and that will actually help get your hook to go up.
Oh, okay. I was using
Alrighty.
snap swivels when I was using mine.
Yeah. Well, I do direct tie, so then you just put that in the end, and what you're doing is when you cast out, drop it into the water,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're gonna drag it a couple of pops, and it'll flutter down,
Oh,
drop,
okay.
and come down. And sometimes wait about 30 or so seconds before you reel it up again. Let it bump a couple times. You only move it like maybe about 2 to 3 feet, and then you just let it sit.
Okay.
Pull it a couple times. You'll feel it bump on the bottom of the pond or the lake. You feel it
Mm-hmm.
bump something, and if you feel it catch a little bit of tension, pull slow. It will release and let it sit. That's when I usually get hit.
Oh,
So you're pulling it through something, and all of a sudden it just releases.
all right.
Just let it sit and flutter down. Give it about 15, 20 seconds.
I'm used to using real worms instead of artificial baits. I mean,
Artificial, yeah.
I'm used to using night crawler. That's my
I tie
bait of
that
choice.
rig that you just showed there all the time, and we call it a dropper rig.
Yeah, it's a drop
What?
shot rig.
Yep.
Okay.
Drop shot rig,
Jeep,
yeah.
how you doing, brother? Thank you for coming. Wow.
So
I haven't seen you
basically,
for a while.
when you pull it through the water, it's going to bump and it's going to flutter at the same time. And then when it sinks, it should fall like so. And then it'll go thump on the bottom, then it'll fall down. And
Right.
that's when the bass will come up and he'll just suck it up.
Oh, wow.
And then, and if you have a halfway decent rod, you can actually feel him grab it and start to take off with it. Because a lot of
I don't know if
times,
mine's a halfway decent rod, but I use that my takedown, my telescopic rod that I use all the time.
yeah, it's going to be real hard to feel them take it on that because there's so many pieces. So it doesn't put up, you don't get a whole lot of vibration.
Well, I
Going
I
from the
can
line
feel
into
pretty
the rod.
a lot because it's a light medium action. I'm used to
Yeah.
that. I'm doing well. I'm actually kind of excited. I got some really cool news when I got home today. My first tomato plant is growing. I know it's not fishing, guys, but this is exciting to me. So I'm
Hey,
really proud.
growing food is pretty good too. So
Yep.
let me slip this back over there with my other rods.
And Jenny replanted the potatoes that we are growing, so hopefully that'll be going well, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah. So Ace, I'm sorry I didn't get video of the fish, but I am terrible at
We'll take you for your word, even though it was probably just a little 2-inch minnow that you hooked and
No.
lost.
Okay, if you want to see a 2-inch fish, give me a second. Let me find my phone, and I will show you a 2-inch
That's
fish.
what the guys always tell me, without video proof, it don't count.
Give me a moment. I will show you well, actually, I think it might actually be 3 inches. I actually have video proof of a fish I caught before that you might get a kick out of. Let's see if I can find it on my phone here.
Yeah, my two worms that I go to are going to be the number one is going to be the robo worms, Number 2 is going to be the Guggen Squad worms.
Will that work?
That'll work.
There's proof. Not the one I was catching, but that's proof. That's one of the smaller bass I've ever caught.
Oh, if I can find it here. I don't know what I do with it. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
So how you been, Jeep? Haven't seen you in a while. PA, guys, how you all doing? I mean, thank you for coming today. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to be discussing, but we started off with fishing, so it could be anything.
Fishing's
For
good.
those people who are into trapping, like PA, I do have a live trap that I picked up off the curb. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'll figure out something. Don't want to catch my cat, though. That would be bad. But that's something. Hey,
Well, if
Jay.
you're smart enough, you only catch him one time.
Huh?
If you're smart enough, you only catch him one time.
Yeah, but it's Mac, and I really don't want to hurt Mac, you know?
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, yeah. I've got some death threats over here if I hurt Mac. So that's a no-no on for the.
Oh, that's a nice big one there.
Oh, that's cool.
Even though it's 47.76 pounds, it don't count because it's not video, everybody tells me.
I don't care. Video's not everything.
Well, they said a picture's worth 1,000 words.
That's true. At least you show it exists. Working a lot, trying to get my Jeep back together and going. Oh, well, that's cool. Me, I'm just trying to see if I can find some way, somehow, to afford a new truck for me before I go up to Yellow River. The odds are against me, but you never know.
Holy cow! J&J hunting and stuff.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff and people going on in here.
Well, I haven't seen him in ages.
Oh, he's on here all the time.
Huh.
Yeah.
So how you doing, Brecken?
Brecken is Ducks and Bucks, for those people who do not know. He's one of 3 of who Ducks and Bucks are. I believe he's
Batman with 2 Robins.
Say what?
He's like Batman with 2 Robins.
Batman does have 2 Robins.
I'm actually getting better now, J&J, starting to anyway. Hoping to get out fishing again very soon. Had that stroke, and it's been pretty tough recovery. My left side is still pretty much messed up, but getting around a little better.
Yeah, as long as you're improving, Ace, that's all that matters.
Yes.
Better than going backwards.
Yeah. There for a point, I was at the point of just giving up, selling off all my fishing and hunting stuff and all that, and
Nope, would never happen.
starting to get around a little better, so hoping to get out really soon.
Well, I mean, as long as you're walking, you're talking, that's a start. I understand that, Rob, but we're going to be doing some fishing next month, so at our get-together, it's going to be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I just wish this guy could make it, and I know you can't.
Yeah, I
make it,
wish I
Ace.
could too.
You can still somewhat see it my left side, you know.
A little bit, but the thing is,
Up, but
everything seems to be working. That's all that matters. Your color's good.
I'm talking better now. I mean, there for a while, I could barely even talk.
I could see it a
Oh,
little
wow.
bit in your when you're talking, a little bit,
Yeah.
but not much. Kind of reminds me of Sylvester Stallone, just a little bit. He has the same problem.
I'm trying to use my left leg and arm. It's quite the feat yet.
But you haven't stopped. That's a good thing. Hey, Backwoods, how you doing, brother? Thank you for coming. We're talking about fishing. We're talking, I mean, a little bit of trapping, a little bit of gardening. So we're talking about a little bit of everything. So who knows what we're going to be talking about? But right now we're hoping that Ace can get back to fishing soon, so we can start making videos.
Hey, Backwoods.
Now, I was saying earlier, Rob, I was trying to catch fish over at was it Copper Lake over by the fairgrounds, and saw some really big bass. I mean, literally some really huge bass. But I can't catch bass on artificial bait to save my freaking life. I couldn't even catch a sunfish, and there were some really big ones. So, yeah, but I didn't have any live bait. I didn't have any night crawlers. That's what I should have said. I need night crawlers. Copper Creek, whatever it is, over by the fairgrounds.
Well, I have a ton of bass rods and spinning baits, spinners, and all that shit. Rattle traps, you name it.
Oh, I'm terrible. I don't have. I mean, I could have all that stuff, and guess what? How many fish I would catch? None.
I've got thousands of dollars worth of that stuff. If anybody's interested in bass fishing, that's all for sale. I'm going to keep my catfishing gear.
Got any archery gear?
Huh?
Got any archery?
No, I sold all that already.
Dang, dude.
We got a few rifles.
I'm looking for bow fishing stuff is what I'm looking for, mainly because I'm left-handed and bow fishing gear is hard for me to come by.
I've actually got 3 reels and a couple of string spools.
Say it again.
I've
Did you see that picture I sent you on the...
I've actually got 3 bow fishing reels,
right,
and some line spools. They just mount right to the bow.
I've got the reel seat for using a fishing reel, but that's about it.
No, at least where the balance is on the bow, they actually screw right in.
Oh, okay. I've seen those kind before. I don't like the round winding kind. I want a real reel I can just crank.
Well, they are a real reel that you just crank.
Is it left-handed is the question. Bought a recurve bow, been practicing with. Suck it, Amy. I can help you with that backwards. Just let me know. But be good that you're instinctive shooting. That's 100%. Yeah. I'm looking at the map that I went to, Rob. It's Copper Creek. Yeah, you're right. Copper Creek Lake Park. Sorry for bouncing all over the place, folks. I haven't tried bow fishing yet, but I think I might. Since I'm really good at shooting, I should be really good at bow fishing.
You think?
I should. I didn't say I was. Or
there's one thing with bow fishing: you never shoot directly at the fish.
6 inches under. Yes, I know.
6 to 8.
Yeah, I know that part. The fact is, I mean, I could see the fish and everything else, but I just can't find the gear. All the gear that I've ever tried in the past is either right-handed or a compound, which I can't use at all because I am a traditional shooter. Hey, Tiny, thank you for coming. I'm sure it does, Rob.
But I've got 2 left-handed Zepco reels for both, so.
When I went to look at the flea market a couple weeks ago, I was looking for a Zepco 808.
Yeah.
Could not find one. Is it a Zepco 808 or 888?
808, and then
808. I found an 888, I think it was, but I didn't think that was the right kind. But I don't know. I was looking all over for different. I mean, I found tons of different reels and stuff. I just
for a bow, I prefer
how you doing?
There's less snag in the reel on a 404.
I didn't see a 404. I saw some 33s. I saw some 202s and stuff like that. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure which one would be the best one for me. You know what I mean? I've got the mount so I could strap it to my my longbow, but that's about it.
Well, if you got the mount, start out with the 404. See if you can find one online and order it. I mean, that's a great starting reel.
Okay. Well, good to let me know, Rob. I
You
didn't know
got
the
the
888
pin
was broken.
inside there where the line catches to reel back in. On the
Right.
808 and the 888 and all them, that pin sticks out just a hair, where the 404 actually sucks itself all the way in. So when it goes out, there's nothing to snag it because them
Okay.
arrows are not cheap.
I know.
Mm.
The last time I had a bow fishing setup, it was the kind that strapped to your bow. It was you take the big thing, you had to wind your string around it like that.
Mhm.
And I did not like having to try to do that and hold onto my bow. It's too much wiggling, and you figure to lose the fish or something would go wrong. So that's why I want to reel if I can just reel it in. Thank you, Cecilia. I really appreciate your help. Now, like I said, I've got the bow, I've got the seat.
Yeah.
As soon as I get the reel, I will get the arrows and everything set up. But I got to wait till I know which kind of reel I have first.
And I used to do a lot of carp fishing on the Mississippi, so
I do. Let's see. Give me a second here. I do have a reel that I tried to buy from Walmart. It said it was left-handed until I came in. It wasn't.
hmm.
It was turned out to be right-handed, which really sucks for me.
If you look around on like eBay's got a lot of really nice cheap bow reels on there.
Yeah. I mean, I paid like $30 some for this one, and I end up selling it to JV.
Hmm.
I was looking at the Muzzies, but the Muzzies are way out of my price range. So, like I said, this is all new, all new to me. So, I just think I have good hand-eye coordination. I shoot really well. I should do decent. What do you got there, Jason?
A binky.
What do you for the dog?
Yes.
No,
A
that's
dog
his.
binky.
That's his.
When you want to gnaw on something.
Oh no, he loves to play catch.
I did see something while I was at the flea market. I did see an air rifle that I'm sorry, Jason, I didn't get a
Yeah,
good video of it. I apologize for
yeah,
that. But it
it's
was a
all right.
22 caliber air rifle that the air chamber was like freaking huge. It was like this big around, it seemed like,
Mhm.
and it was like, I'm sorry, about that long.
The length of the barrel,
The
yeah.
barrel. But the actual barrel for the 22 pellet was like really tiny, sitting on top of that.
Mhm.
I don't know how you put the air into the chamber, but maybe it pumped up. Maybe I don't know, but it
Yeah.
was
I'll show you.
just weird things that I found while I was at the flea markets. I'm not sure if you go, Ace, but I saw some really cool stuff,
I used to
fishing
do a lot
wise,
of flea
hunting
markets.
wise, everything.
I've been trying to find out what this one gun is. Would be my grandfather's.
I don't do a lot of firearms generally, but air rifles I'll talk about pretty much, and everything else. So who knows what we'll talk about today? So,
My
but Jason knows a lot about air rifles.
my grandfather's brother gave me a shotgun years back.
Oh wow!
I've been trying to figure out what it's worth. It's from the 1800s,
Ooh,
1870 or something like that. But it's a
What is
double
it?
barrel for it's a double barrel 410, and then right
Mhm.
down the center, underneath of the double barrels, it has a third barrel, which is a 22 rimfire long
Mhm.
rifle, or it'll shoot shorts.
ooh! I've never heard of that one.
It's got
Yeah,
three
they make them.
triggers, three hammers.
I can understand that backwards. Oh, I'm not sure. I'd have to look. Cecilia, give me a second. I haven't been to my Amazon site for a while. Uh, give me a second here on my lists.
Well, anyways, there's many different ways to actually fill the reservoirs. Some of them will take a fill probe like this one here.
Right.
Okay. Basically, you slip it in there. You got the O-rings here, which actually help make it seal.
Right.
And then
I
it
don't
comes
think
in
it
through
was that
here. It
kind.
goes through the trick though. Yeah.
No.
And then,
No.
yeah. And then the other kind of fill is going to be off the air tanks. It's hard to get it off. We'll just stick up the Foster fill female fitting. They just slip over
And pump it up.
on the reservoir. You put it in there, and then I just transfer the air from my tank here
Okay.
into the reservoir. And then they also have the hand pumps, which is a very, very good workout, and this buddy is interesting. Those will actually go up, if you're strong enough and heavy enough, you can get up to 3,500 psi out of them. It looks like a bicycle pump, but I use an electric compressor
Okay.
as well as the hand pump.
Well, the one I see was not like the ones you usually see nowadays.
Yeah, usually there'll probably be a cap on the end of that reservoir that you can pop off, and that will be on the end of it.
The one I saw was a lot of brass.
Yeah, but on the end of the reservoir towards the muzzle, you'll be able to take that cap off.
I
have an example here, but I'm not going to show it on live.
That's obviously. Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that plastic cap pops off, and it's retained on there with the spring to help hold it on there so it doesn't fall off.
Well, that's pretty cool, Cecilia.
Yeah, this one's off of my my Diana Bandit pistol.
I'm trying to see what Cecilia posted about this battery pack. I'm trying to find that information. Please forgive me, Cecilia. I'm trying to figure out where you posted it, so I'm trying to find it. I literally just opened up my computer today, and I was still watching a video from North Shore Preparedness that I started watching on Saturday. If that tells you anything, I was halfway through the video.
Yeah.
But I'm going to jump back down into chat so I can get rid of all the echo.
If you would have had your YouTube side muted, you would have had no echo.
First, I've got two screens here, and it plays through both screens.
Well, we know.
Yeah.
Be well, Ace. Thank you for coming up, and thank you for showing me that picture. That's awesome fish. Oh, okay. I must have missed that one. No, Jenny found a battery pack at Sam's Club yesterday. She thought it would be a really good one. Let's see if I can find it.
Oh, okay.
That's not the one, but it's pretty close.
It's a beer.
I know I got the right one. I just gotta figure out which one it is. I think it was this one. The 180, was it, hon?
So.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what my wife found at Sam's Club. But the one we saw was like $180. No, yeah, $180. Which is not bad. What do you think, Jason?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's just a little portable solar generator, right?
Yeah, it has a place where you can plug in a solar panel jack, port there.
Okay. It's a power inverter, looks like. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's got right there is for solar. Okay, so all the different things. Let's see.
Scooter.
Here we get this thing to go big. I'm not sure if this. Oh, here we go. Let's do it this way. I'm gonna share this one because this is the bigger version of that picture. There we go. Can you see that better now, Jason?
Yeah.
That better? Okay. Now, like I said, it's got this right here is the we get really big. That should make a big difference. Apparently, they have this on sale at Sam's Club. Think about maybe getting this one for before I go on my trip in July.
Mm-hmm.
So if I would need a solar panel in order to charge the thing, and it does have a place where I could plug in, maybe my laptop or something. When one of the days when I'm not backpacking, or if it's raining out really bad, I can go watch a movie on my computer. But I think that's pretty good. It's not the Jackery or anything like that, but I think it's kind of cool. What do you think?
Yep. It's better than nothing.
Yeah.
What is the weight on it?
The weight, give me a second. I'll take a look. I'm looking at the actual 5.1 pounds. That's a base camp situation. It's not something I'm going to be carrying around in my backpack, but it's enough. I mean, it'd be enough.
Yeah. It's got a good sized battery.
I'm not going to hike that power pack in, Rob. No, that's staying at base camp. I'm going to have two of the Anchor batteries that I'm going to carry with me. One for my phone, one for my GoPro. I want to get Anchor folding solar panels, but I don't have enough for that. Though I'm thinking about getting that first, then go for that one, because that way I can at least charge my battery packs. But I won't be able to run my laptop off of those. So it's a big trade-off trying to figure out which one would be the best for that particular situation. Welcome back, PA. I know. I can understand it. We have a cat that likes to go walk about too. No, but I'm not going to be hiking that big battery pack in, because there's another one that's Anchor version, but it's like $200, and that's like better for me, but way too pricey. So I like the Anchor. Let's see. Find out which one it is. Yeah, this is more what I'm thinking about, and that the price is a lot better too. Is this one? And I'm not sure how much it weighs. I'm trying to look that up. Let's see. You're going down the list.
We'll do the jar of pickles. We're going to go shopping tomorrow.
What?
I was talking to the wife.
Okay. This one right here is 39.72 ounces. That's not bad. So that's what I'm thinking about getting. So I'm not sure if that would be appropriate or not. Okay, I'll take a look at that one, Cecilia. Oh, that's right. I saw that one. That's cool. That's a good one. I wonder how heavy that one is. 1.8. Okay. About 3.5 pounds. Okay. What do you think of that one, Jason? If he's here, I don't know if Jason's listening.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
What do you think of the Anchor 515?
I'm actually looking for it right now.
I
Let
can
me
post
pop
the
it up
link if you
on
need
my
it
big screen.
for
I'm
80
just popping
bucks.
up on the big screen here. Oh, that's not bad. What's the wattage on it?
24.
24 watts? That's not bad. That's pretty good for charging like a cell phone. That'll do it pretty quick.
It tells you right there on the screen.
Yeah, well, it's blurry on my big screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. But
No, it's not your
it's
fault. It's the I blew up my screen, like 3 times. So it's
there it
gonna be
is.
blurry.
That right there.
Yeah.
20, and it's see, it only weighs 39.72 ounces.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Oh,
And the thing is, I use Anchor products a lot. I can't
yeah.
see it. I am sorry, Rob.
Well, if it makes you feel better, think of it as 1.5 kilos.
I will post the link in the chat. You guys can take a look at it. Oh, I don't know if this is even going to work. It's probably not even going to work. Oh, crap. It didn't work. Dang it. I hate when it does that. I'm trying to find the. Let's see if I can find that link here. It's on anchor.com. It's the solar panel 511 solar panel. I'm sure it's on Amazon as well, but
Oh, sorry, I have my drink hiding behind my tablet. I just now remembered it.
yeah, they have it on Amazon. Here, let me switch it out to this one. That way people might be able to see it better. Is that better?
Oh, well, my tablet's a little bit behind. So
Okay.
it's about the same. Like I said, it's kind of hard to explain. When I blow up my tablet from the small screen to the big screen, it just gets fuzzy.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that one.
I just found it not too long ago, so I haven't really had a chance to buy it yet, but I have time before my trip. So I still got a month and a half to go before my trip's ready, before I'm ready to head off on my trip. So for those people, I will see if I can link that one a little bit better. Where's the where's the share button on this? Well, I'll see if this one works this time. If that one didn't work, this one probably won't work either. Dang it. I can't do it. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. Links suck. Let me move
Sometimes
that.
they do.
I'll try I did one of the first part of the link should work. Yeah, that did work. If you want to click on that link I put in the chat there, Jason, it might work for you. But like I said, I mean, I was looking at this one and it will do the basic stuff. And anything fancy. And I trust anchor brands for the most part.
Hold on. That'll work. It's not
I
bad for
tried
being
that, Cecilia, and it's I don't I just like anchor. I'm sorry, Cecilia. It's just something I'm used to. That's what I carry generally is anchor batteries. Literally, I usually carry two. Give me a second. I generally carry two of these anchors.
There we go. I bookmarked it.
See, that's what I usually carry. This is a 20,000 milliamp power bank. I usually carry two of those, but I figured if I'm going to be out there as long as I am without the car to charge anything up, I'm going to have to use whatever I can to charge because there's no electrical power outlets out there. And this way I could charge my stuff up and carry it with me when I pack because the weight of it is like minimal. That's pretty lightweight if you ask me. What do you think?
Well, like you said, it is better than nothing.
And like I said, I mean, I've tried solar chargers before, but usually they're the all-in-one type situation. And I want something I can fold up, put in my pack, and not lose any space, at least not too much anyway. And, like I said, 79 ounces is not that much. Sorry, 39 ounces. It's not that much. 1,126 grams, which is about almost 2.5 pounds. So there you go.
Yeah, just under 1.34 kilos, somewhere in that area.
Yep. Let's see what does it say here. It says 1.12 kilos.
Oh, that's not bad. See, think of it that way. It'll be lighter.
Yeah. Hey, Mandy. How you doing? I sent you a link in your Instagram. So if you want to come up, you're more than welcome to. She must have just got up.
Yeah.
But for those people who haven't seen it yet, here's something I'm pretty proud of. Look, my tomato plants are growing. I got 3 of them. Yay, me.
Yeah, I got raspberries growing in the yard wild.
That's good.
Problem is they're small.
What do you expect? We're going to start out somewhere.
Yeah.
I do know up at Yellow River we have found wild strawberries, and I'm sure if with a little bit of looking, I could probably find some blackberries and raspberries too.
Well,
Now, don't kill them. I'm not planning to, Rob. I've got another month, or I believe it's a month, before they get big enough for me to transplant. Hopefully, there's 3 of them, so I can break them into 3 different pots, and I'll have 3 different plants to survive. Hopefully, survive. I'm not have to worry about the cold weather as much. So, I will put these back out on the front porch where I've been keeping them, and hopefully, if everything goes well, I'll have tomatoes before the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing
Thanks, Cecilia.
like a transfer into a pot for those raspberries. You take a little knock and you take it out and you put it in the pot and see if I can get it to root and see if I can get the raspberry to grow in the pot.
Somebody said, I think it was Jenny did it with try to splice something like that. When you put it in a potato or a banana.
Oh, that's a cutting, yeah.
The cutting.
Yeah.
So it's good. I mean, I'm like I said, we are doing our best with minimal thing. We got some potatoes planted. We need a lot more soil. We used to use the last of our big thing of soil. And here comes Tulip.
Oh, there she is.
Here she comes, walking down the street. Here's your puppy.
Oh yeah,
Morning.
she's old.
Hey, puppy. Oh, you can see the ears just popping up over the top. How old is she again?
Oh, probably around about 16, 17 years old.
That's pretty old for a puppy.
Yeah.
Booster, look, you're not the only puppy on the screen now.
Now Scooter, on the other hand,
Booster can't hear us.
he's only like about 8 months old.
Oh, he's ignoring everybody. Is that it?
Yep.
You get your coffee?
Yeah.
Okay, I got mine. He's got his, so we're good.
And my other glass over here.
Boosters not liking the weather.
Oh, is it raining there?
Raining, thunderstorms all night.
It was raining here when we got home, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
All right, way to go, Rob. That's an old pup too. You got two old pups around here. So that's cool. We don't have any dogs. I haven't had a dog since my parents passed away. And that was back over 20 some years ago.
Are you getting delivery? Or are you gonna go get it?
How long ago?
Um,
Sorry, Colan?
I don't blame him.
Most of the drivers will do that.
Colan.
He's
I
ordering a
don't blame
pizza. He's probably ordering a pizza.
Yeah, how long ago since you
Say
haven't
what?
had a dog? How long ago since you haven't had a dog?
Since before 99.
Okay.
Before my mom and dad passed away back in 99.
Yeah.
And my mom used to raise Cocker Spaniels,
Okay.
purebred Cocker Spaniels. That's cool. If she thinks she's a puppy, she's still a puppy.
Yeah, she just eats and sleeps, and every once in a while she'll prance around.
That's all that matters. Puppies do the same thing. So she's still a puppy too.
Yeah, she mostly just sleeps and eats.
And loves you to death.
Oh yeah.
That's all that matters. We have a cat. I'm okay with that. I'm also okay with dogs. So that's cool. Nothing wrong with either one.
Okay.
I can understand that, Grace. If you ever wanted to bring your puppy, you can. There's nothing wrong with you not bringing your puppy. I do know what we're going to be at next month. It's pet friendly as long as we have pets on a leash, I believe. I had to do some more research, but yeah, I'll be okay with puppies in the encampment. It's something about, if I could have my cat sit around the campfire with me, I'd do that, but he's never been really harness trained yet. Though I have seen a cat when I was out backpacking that was backpacking trained. Yeah, he sat up at his owner's pack on the top of the pack as they hiked, which is really cool.
That's cool.
Yep, he had his own little harness on and everything else. It was really cool. So it was, you could let him down. He'd hike with you for a while, and then he'd get back up in his harness, up into his little nest or whatever you want to call it. So,
His high perch.
huh?
His high perch.
Yep, he could. Yeah, he kept an eye. He watched out for things and everything else. Kept pests away. They're really good at that.
Mhm.
Puppies and dogs are too, to an extent.
Yeah,
Depending
and
how
they
big
become
they are.
bear food if you're not careful.
Huh?
you're not careful, they become bear food.
Yeah, I just found out recently that there's bears have been spotted in Iowa before. And where I'm going to, bears are possible. Not probable, but possible. So, because I went down to the camping session at Walmart in Altoona, and I found a bear bell there. I go, why would I need a bear bell? Then I found out about the bears. They've got pictures of one running through an Iowa cornfield.
Yeah. Like I said, we had a sighting here about 2 years ago.
I don't know when the last one is for here.
Yeah, there's no open season on them here yet.
Okay. I actually have a video. This was 5 days ago.
Oh,
Yeah. Give me a moment.
like I said, I know I have beavers and bobcats here.
This was in Dubuque, Eastern Iowa.
We know your life
Oh,
can
sorry,
get
get past all this
really
crap.
busy sometimes.
Sorry about
That's why
that.
we have our banking app that allows you to
Anything
take
you can do about it.
man.
checks using mobile deposit.
They need their advertisement
So
too.
convenient that pants are optional. At Lynn Area Credit Union, we
Okay. This is in Dubuque, in Eastern Iowa. He's just going around trash, looks like.
Are those dumpsters?
Yep.
That's a good sized black bear.
But, I mean, they're more afraid of you than you are of them. But,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
oh, by the way, Jason, this is the rig that I use, something like this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Before
funny
I
how we
lost-
talk about fishing and all of a sudden it shows up.
Yeah. That particular color, too. But this,
Yeah,
like I
that's
said,
it.
this is
Yeah.
from 5 days ago.
Yeah.
See, right here.
Yeah, when somebody says, "Oh, the internet's not listening to us," yeah, wrong. They are.
Yeah, this was captured at May 8th or 9th, about 2 in the morning.
That's pretty bright light for 2 in the morning.
Well, it's at a Seacrest Manor in Dubuque. At the
Are
back,
there not lids on the? Are there lids on the top?
say that again.
Are there lids on the top of those bins?
Yes. Right now, it's trying to figure out how to get into them because usually they generally lock the gates,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the gates there. Okay.
and they're the lids that kind of flip back when you want to put
Yeah,
stuff in them.
that's a
So
pretty good sized black bear because that's usually 5-6 feet tall.
yeah, he stood up even with the top of the gate.
Yeah.
You can't tell if it's a male or female from this distance, obviously, but
No,
well, there's no cubs, so that's an obvious, deal.
yeah. Doesn't mean they're off right on the edge of the woods either.
That's true.
We
This
see
was right
how they
in
sit.
town, so
Hi, Mike.
yeah, was in Iowa about on the 8th, so that's probably about a week ago.
Hi, Mike.
So yeah, I'm just showing off a video of black bears spotted in Iowa.
How far's Iowa from you?
Oh, there you go.
That is
He or
approximately.
she's been spotted.
Give me a second here. I'll tell you how far it is from me.
All right, guys, I got to go dark here for a few moments.
Okay.
All right.
That's approximately 242 miles.
Hey.
Do they travel
Right.
far?
Well, they can. It's about 3.5 4 hours away.
Sorry, I can't. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me do this. Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
I had to mute Jason. But yeah, that's the
Do they
video.
travel far?
They can. Sorry about the video. I had to do this whole thing all over again. I thought I muted him. I did. He came on.
Would they travel like 3.5 hours?
Oh no. The odds are against it.
Okay.
That's along also Dubuque is right along the Mississippi River, which is one of
Yep.
the biggest rivers in the United States. And yeah, they're coming down. They're migrating from up north, Wisconsin, that kind of area. So you don't know
Yeah,
what we don't
I'm
know.
not looking forward to bears.
No, no bears are going to be here. And remember, a lot of us are going to be armed because we're doing the archery range. Now
I'm talking about when I get there.
Oh, no, up in South Dakota, maybe a different deal. That's not my thing. And generally, like I said before, these bears are more afraid of you than you are of them. Literally.
I'm going to see a bear, and I'm going to be like stuttering, kind of frozen to the spot.
But the thing is, you get
Jamie's
big,
going to be sitting there losing it, laughing at me.
and that bear's going to run away.
Oh, I'm going to run before the bear isn't has
No,
a chance
you
to
don't
run.
run. You don't run. That's the thing. You don't run.
Can't guarantee that's not going to happen. The bears.
Got circled by an
in
angry bear camping in
South
Swamp about 2 a.m. I circled the
Dakota.
tent, stood up, huffed. I started banging on the fire ring, and it's saying immigrants are hungry, but it finally left. Apparently, it's not a Led Zeppelin fan there, Mike.
Oh, great! There's bears in South Dakota.
Oh, I'm sure, Rob, that there's more wildlife because, there's been cougar spotted in Des Moines. So that's, a possibility. I've seen evidence of bobcats and other stuff. So apparently,
Oh, no.
I guess bears are not vintage rock fans. Maybe they're more into punk. Who knows? Let's see if
Yeah, I'm so good.
Okay, I had
Yeah,
to mute
like
you. It
yeah,
was getting a little loud.
yeah. They left along a few minutes ago. They're just walking past, running to go get our dinner.
Okay, I heard. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
you
the
guys.
dinner she made did not turn out. So
Yeah, I understand that, Mike. So the reptiles where she's from too.
Huh.
Your reptiles there are huge.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
yeah, I
that's the
think
one. Okay. Rob's was the place where they saw the cougar. Okay.
people have spotted them here. So I cannot confirm because nobody's got any video or pictures around in my area. But people have said they found panthers or cougars. Well, there's a lot of cougars here though, and at the
Bobcats are
mountain
common.
lion. Yes,
Cougars are, while rare, not uncommon.
they're all over the place in Florida.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Got both the
Though
four-legged and the two-legged.
bobcats are very beautiful cats. One of my favorite
Oh,
ones.
they are. They are.
If I had to choose between, if I could actually pet a cougar or a bobcat, I'd choose a bobcat every time. Even though it'd probably take my hand
Bobcat.
off.
Bobcat. The fur on the bobcats are far nicer.
It's not so much about fur for me. I just, I've always been a cat person there, Jason. Sorry. It's that
Oh yeah.
I like bobcats. Yeah, I can understand that, Mike. Being, all the development there down in Florida.
Oh yeah.
Now, I don't know if we'd see any bobcats over at East Lake. It's probable, not likely, but probable. With all the people there, they probably would avoid the area as much as possible.
Oh
But
yeah.
raccoons would not care.
No, they don't. Actually, they prefer humans because we have food.
That's true. That I do know when I'm up at Yellow River, there are raccoons that do visit the park because they
Oh
get
yeah.
into the dumpster all the time.
Oh yeah.
I actually had to help one escape the dumpster. I didn't want to leave him in the dumpster for the garbage truck.
The compactor. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want that to happen. It's just not the kind of person I am. But I was debating on taking the live trap just in case to keep him out of my tent. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But that's why I want to take well for the raccoons, take this thing. It won't kill them, but it would wish they were.
Yeah. A little bit of pepper spray if you don't want to hurt them too bad. They'll be in pain for a few hours. They'll get over it.
Yeah, that was just a rubber blunt, nothing, dangerous, super dangerous. Great for small game, but a raccoon will pretty much shake it off.
Not if you hit it just right.
I know, but the thing is, I'm not aiming to kill or just, break
I
bones or
mean,
anything.
yeah, just skip it off the ground next to them and bump them that way. They'll be fine.
Yeah. So just enough to get them away. I mean, I'm sure I could probably use like bear spray or something like that to just really get rid of them that way, but then I would have to deal with the smell.
Yeah, well, raccoons are actually part of the bear family, so.
Yes, I know,
Distant
but
cousin.
still, I don't want to have to deal with the smell either.
Yeah. Yeah, because raccoons do smell too.
They would live through the compactor? Really? Well, I can understand that, but the thing is, I just found out recently that we can get bears down here, so that's why I was showing the little bear video. I mean, I didn't realize it was like less than a week ago, a little over a week ago, that they actually saw a bear. So, and that thing is, that's up in the area where I'm going to be. I'm going to be actually further north than that in northeastern Iowa. So, welcome back, Grace. So
Hi, Grace.
I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna worry about getting a bear bell or anything like that. Though, I don't think I have enough money to buy a bear canister at the moment.
Actually, just you walk into a Harbor Freight, pick up a can of mace for like $15.
Mace?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the little pouch you carry on your little belt. It's good for like 15
I understand I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go crazy if I see a bear. I don't want to see a bear.
What if
I'm gonna have like
just
10 cans of bear spray around my waist, and I'm gonna run.
Don't run. That's the worst
Or I'm
thing.
gonna climb up JV's back like a cat.
And I'll watch it come up to JV, turn over and rub my belly, JV. Rub my belly.
Better I'll have bags of like sweets or something so I can just throw it at the bear and then run.
Then
You
it'll
can
come
also
after
use
you
pepper
for more
spray, too.
sweets.
Just remember, don't climb trees because they'll follow you up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. If you don't run though, when bears will consider that, and you'll treat you
Food.
like prey if you run.
Yeah, but
Food.
it's
Food
like
runs.
a natural.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, it's running. It must be
I am
food.
a good-looking piece of food, but it's a natural instinct.
No, all you have to do is
for me
stand
to
there and look
run.
big. You don't have to be big. You have to look big.
Stand there and look big. I am short.
No. Okay.
And I'm
am
going to be
not
like
tall.
half bent over,
Okay.
shaking like a leaf because there's a freaking bear in front of me.
Okay, Mandy, you're the same height as Jenny. All you have to do is do this. Raise your arms and go, ah! That will scare them away.
No, I'll be swearing and climbing up JV's back.
Then you could ride on his shoulders and scare him away very well that way, because that would be scary enough for the bear. Honestly, it would. It doesn't take much.
I don't want to see a bear.
Personally,
Yes.
bears don't
Yes, Mike. That is
scare
true.
me. I have a healthy respect for wild animals, but do not run. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Now, moose, on the other hand,
there's no
stay
bears.
away.
Yeah, that's a different
Australia.
story with them.
Moose, stay the. I mean, if you're within a
I'm
mile,
climbing the tree if I see a moose.
That might not even save you because they can knock the freaking tree down. They weigh over a ton sometimes.
And they reckon Australia's bad. In all seriousness. You've got things over there that you walk out your front door and it will kill you.
Oh, we have those on
You got
every
koala
continent.
bears.
But America is worse than Australia when it comes to fudging animals.
Are you trying to say we rank up there with like Africa?
Yes,
things wanna
yes
kill
I
you?
am.
Okay.
Yes,
Let's see. We have
Yes,
Gila
I am.
monsters. We have rattlesnakes. We have black bears, brown bears,
Alligators,
alligators, crocodiles.
grizzlies.
food chain,
No,
I said grizzlies.
no crocodiles.
woods.
In zoos we do.
Oh, yeah, in the zoo.
That still counts.
They said
I'm a
we
chicken,
got,
Mike.
We do not have
Yeah,
piranhas, so we're good there. No piranha, unless you.
it
get
depends on which urban lake you go to.
I heard that there's some down in Texas.
Yeah. Somebody put a red-breasted piranha in Kiwanis Park when I was working there.
Australia has
Really? Did they catch it?
Yeah, they caught it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we do. Like, don't get me wrong. We have I think it's 8 of the world's most poisonous snakes live in Australia alone. You've got the kangaroos that will try and kill you. You've got
Oh, yeah. The
the huge
cacaberries.
crocs and stuff like that. Yeah, fair enough. And scorpions and whatever else. But we don't
You
have
got
mountain
emus.
lions. Yeah. We don't have mountain lions. We
You
don't
have
have
dingoes.
cougars.
You have dingoes.
Dingoes not around where I live, and you
They travel
hardly
just
get
like impacts, just like everybody else, everything else. So
you hardly get a purebred dingo these days. It is always crossbred between your
Hey, Mike, are
domesticated dog.
those are caimans, right? Not crocodiles?
caimans are worse.
No, I'm talking about saltwater crocodiles.
Oh, saltwater.
Yeah. Well, no,
No.
I was Mike said Australia has a huge crocs that have we have crocs in Florida, but they're very small in Florida. So I'm
Okay.
thinking those might be caimans.
The moose,
That's
and then you
true,
got
Mike.
bison.
I will agree with Mike right there. The
Me
humans
too.
are the worst ones.
I agree.
I'm more scared of your animals than I am of your people.
No, I'm more scared of the people.
Yeah, I mean, I can be, but I mean, that's true, Grace. You are not wrong.
And it's like you go camping in Australia, well, where I live anyway, and you might have a possum wander into your camp trying to eat your food and, to say hello. But
Well, depending on which area you're at, you can either have a raccoon, a possum, or in Jason's case, armadillos.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
No,
moose,
but believe it or not,
Don't mess with
Yeah.
armadillos.
bears,
um,
panthers,
actually,
mountain lions. Shall I continue?
Yeah,
Well,
but the
like
thing
I said-
is, there's no point being scared of something that's more scared of you.
now the thing that kills the most people here in the U.S., believe it or not, is bee stings.
Allergies,
You got it.
anaphylactic shock. Anaphylaxis is one of the top killers.
Jason, in the Everglades, there are
Yeah, I did not know that, Mike.
smaller, more docile the alligators.
Yeah, you deal with
Right.
bees all the time, didn't you, Jason?
Yeah, Oh yeah, I dealt with the Afghanized bees. Yeah.
They're the really, really bad ones, though, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Went
Don't
down the
choke
wrong
on
way.
it.
Oh man. Excuse me. That sucks.
I know, Mike.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Yeah.
people say that cattle are evil. Cows are evil.
No, they're not. They're delicious.
They are delicious, yes. But cows are evil.
Cows are meat on the hook.
Evil.
That's what they are. But we also, near where
I think
we're
that's
at right
what it
now, we actually have buffalo,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
That will stampede you and squish you. Yep, cows. Evil.
Not evil. Hey, South.
Evil.
They're
Hey,
delicious
Sal.
too.
We got
I've
two
never tried them,
Floridians
but I
in the,
really
in the,
want
in the
to.
house. That's cool. And a couple Canadians and Iowans. We got everybody in here.
It is going to
I
take
like
me
it.
years, and I mean years, to get used to going camping without freaking out over every little sound, or go hiking and not think that I'm being followed by a bear, a panther, or a freaking lion.
No, they won't. I can't. Okay.
Doesn't matter how much you say it, Colin. It's going to be sitting there in the back of my head.
I'm not saying it won't be sitting there, but the thing is, your best way of protecting yourself is basically remember that
Okay.
they're more afraid of you.
Just climb up.
They will not attack something bigger than them.
No, wait till she comes down here to like the southeast, and she comes across a barred owl at night.
Oh, it sounds really dangerous, but it's like it's a big
Oh
foof.
yeah.
A what?
It's a
Oh, I
foof.
know. But they sound so cool and so awesome.
A
And when we
barn
first
owl.
got here, my wife thought that we had monkeys here.
Sound like howler monkeys almost.
Oh, they're
Almost.
as loud, but they're not. It's the way they talk is different.
Right. Jenny
Oh yeah,
loves owls. It's her thing.
Yeah.
She oh man. I think I actually give me
oh, yeah.
Skunk ape. What is a skunk ape? Like, seriously.
Bigfoot is the most common word that people use, or Sasquatch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Yeti.
In Asia,
Yeti.
it's called a Yeti.
Yep.
And here in the South, they call it a skunk ape.
Okay.
Check this out.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Jenny loves owls.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Yep, exactly, Grace. They will do that.
Mm-hmm. For the last past couple of weeks, we've had them screaming back and forth. Hey, this is my area. Hey, this is my area. At about 4 o'clock in the morning, 3:30 in the morning, right in that time range.
Right
Now they
before
actually wake me up.
sunrise. They're
Oh, no,
better
it's a couple
or
hours
worse
before.
than roosters sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, she's texting JV again.
Oh,
Say hi from us, by the way. No, Jenny. If Jenny could get her raptor license, she would definitely be raising owls.
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, but she wouldn't be like. I think she'd be more with like rehab, working with rehab centers.
Yeah.
Rehabbing ones, but that'd be more than that way than actually raising one from a chick or something like that.
And Jason and chat say hi. Now,
Oh, I haven't
actually,
seen Cliff tonight.
Cliff is probably on Jesse's channel, Rain
Oh,
Dance
okay.
Outdoors, because he does his Tuesday live with alcohol and all the other stuff. So since I
Oh,
don't
okay.
drink, I do coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason!
I hide my big very well.
Jesse is awesome. He's awesome. He's got some really cool content. I just, I'm not a fan of the drinking thing, so I don't. I'm not competing with him. I'm just doing something different.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's got a much bigger channel than I do. Literally, my channel is shrinking slowly. I mean, I'm trying to keep my followers up,
Hours.
but I'm having trouble doing that. Let's see, when's the last time let me check something. What am I at? I'm curious. I know I was getting low. Yeah, I am getting low. 1,006.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, that's getting bad. Oh, I
You're
gotta
gonna have to
find.
do some fishing videos on the way home.
I will do some fishing videos while I'm up there, but and I'll be doing the thing next month as well. But I mean,
Yeah.
I'll definitely be doing some backpacking videos. I can do, as I'm walking down the trail and stuff like that. So that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
But nothing major. I mean, I could show the views at the overlooks, the 3 or 4 overlooks they have there at the park. Maybe a view of the fire tower, which is the only surviving fire tower in Iowa.
Oh, that'd be cool to do a history lesson on that.
The park itself was created back in the pre-depression days. I mean, literally, It was made by the civil engineers. They planted the entire forest. It's hand planted.
Like I'm saying, that would make a nice little video of just doing the history of stuff.
I wish I was that good about information. Unfortunately, I'll read. I mean, I could read something someone else wrote, but I don't mean I know. That's about it.
Yeah, you just read off of like Cliff Notes.
I need Cliff Notes.
Yeah, or you can have Bomber Steve explain it for you.
Oh, Bomber Steve is awesome. I mean, he was a teacher, so that's why his stuff is so. Hey, if you say his name 2 more times, he's going to show up. So you better be careful.
Well, I don't have to work tomorrow, so I'm
Bomber
good.
Steve, Bomber Steve, Bomber Steve, Bomber Steve, Bomber Steve.
I don't know if it works for someone who's already from this country or not.
Huh?
We don't know if it
that
works.
Was awesome.
See,
you said
it 3 times last time, so it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Bomber Steve, Bomber Steve, Bomber Steve.
We'll see.
Nope, not gonna work.
Oh darn.
Yep. Oh, I think Mike's looking it up. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually a pretty thing. And he says, Gesundheit.
Third one's the charm.
No, I need to.
It was established in 1935. Actually, it's a year older than my house, which is really interesting. And by the Civil Conservation Corp. And is home to Iowa's only fire tower, which was built in 1963.
Yeah, that might be something I might want to do. Is do a little bit of the history of where I'm at.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been going up there for the last 5-6 years, ever since I had my heart attack and got my stent put in and everything. And I got told about this place by the most unlikely source. My eye doctor from the VA. He told me about this place, and I found it, and I researched it. And back in the late 90s, it was on the top 15 best places to backpack in the United States.
Ooh.
And it was billed as the practice trail for the PCT, Pacific Coast Trail. So if you wanted to practice for that trail, you did this trail. And 25 miles of trails to hike. And some of them are not easy. It's considered a moderate trail sometimes, but Gesundheit. They go up this way for a while, then they plateau, then they go up again, then they plateau, then they go up again, and they're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, but like I said, no,
Oh,
all
that's
within one
cool,
hour
Mike. I did
here, I
not
got a
know that.
lot of history.
Thank
Yeah,
you
there's a
for
lot of
your
history
service,
here.
Mike. Mike's a teacher. I'm going to say thank you to him.
Yeah.
That's a tough job.
Oh, it is.
I was military, but you had to do it. Well, you volunteered for something like that. That's a tough jobs for kids. But there's the Civilian Conservation Corps they're awesome. They did an amazing job on this forest. I mean, the place outside the actual main campgrounds is public hunting, which is really cool. They have trout in the streams, and yeah, all that fun stuff. And I'm going to be up there for myself from the 1st to the 10th of July. So I'm going to be up there for a while, which is really interesting. I'm only using 5 days of vacation to do that, to be up there 10 days.
Oh, that's awesome. You
Yeah, I
played it
know.
just right.
I'm taking off Friday,
Hmm.
and Tuesday is 4th of July, so I get that one off anyway. So it works out really well.
Yeah, I have to work that weekend.
No, I'm sorry. I wish you could
Yeah,
come up
that's
and
a
visit
bunch
when
of
we're
things.
going up there one of these days. So it is a beautiful place up there, Jason. You would love it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well, you guys would love it here.
huh?
You guys would love it here. I mean, it is green here.
Let me show you something here. Check this out. This is just some of the pictures. There's that, but that's the link. But I'm going to show you the actual pictures. There's one of them. That's just some of the. From one of the overlooks.
Oh, yeah. We don't have overlooks here.
That one is an actual. Oh my God, that's a lightweight tent. It's a reproduction World War I tent. One of the streams.
Oh, I see fish. Nice bridge.
Oh, sorry. I think yeah. I've never done it up there. I've never been up there during the wintertime, so I don't know much about. No, that one actually is. This bridge right here is at Little Paint Campground, where I'm going to be staying. But this is the
I
winter.
need to go dark because I think they're home. There we go.
It's, like I said, I call that Turtle Pond because that's basically all you usually see in there is turtles.
Hey, turn them upside down, you get a bowl.
Check that view.
Yeah, that almost reminds me of the Rim in Arizona.
This is
The Monkey
Iowa,
Island Rim.
folks. And they
Yeah.
say we don't have mountains. Does that not look like a mountain?
Oh, it is there. No, where I'm at, we have hills. We don't have anything like that.
Yeah, this is cool. Yeah. It may not seem like much, but there's that was the last of those pictures. But yeah, it's so things to do here. I mean, I'm going to be at the Little Paint, their campsite. That's the Paint Creek unit, and it's got 5,273 acres. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Oh, here you go. State Forest history. Were acquired in 1935 with funds appropriated from the Civilian Conservation Corps and was purchased adjacent to the Yellow River. In 1949, 1,500 acres of the forest was transferred to the Park Service and became a part of Effigy Mountains National Monument. That's interesting.
Where I grew up, the CCC was not the Civilian Conservation Corps.
What was it?
California Conservation Corps.
Okay. Mike, it is a very awesome place to go hike and camp. I go there every year, much to the detriment to my wife, who doesn't like to camp that much.
Oh, hold on, guys. Go ahead and mute me. I need to run outside.
Okay.
Ready?
How you doing, Tulip?
Trying not to sneeze.
Are you okay, though?
I'm alive.
Okay.
I've been better, but I'm alive. Just,
Yeah, I can understand that, Grace, because this is I think the glaciers stopped where Yellow River is. That's where the lowest portion of the glaciers that reach the Central Plains is where we were at, which is like right across from Wisconsin, so it's not too bad. So it's that place is just an amazing place to go. I mean, we've seen.
are the glaciers still there?
Huh?
Are the glaciers still there?
No. This when the glaciers happened thousands of years ago. They made their southern migration south. When they stopped, let me stop this where you can see my hands here. When they stopped, they left. They built up big hills. I guess some places would call them hills. We call them little mountains. They're just really big areas, and this is where that stopped right at that corner of Iowa. So, I mean, if you go up so far above sea level, you should be automatically be a mountain. But I'm not sure what the sea level is up there exactly, but
we have hills. We don't have mountains. I want to try and get up to a few places, Honeymoon Pools and Potter's Gorge, Dam sort of area,
right.
And record some of that before I go. Bye, Mike.
Yeah, our
Mike
elevation.
Got to get up early.
Yep, our elevation at Yellow River is only 673 feet above sea level. Be well, Mike. Thank you for coming. Yeah, probably. Yeah, more likely there, Grace. I'm not sure exactly how long it was ago with the glaciers thing, but yeah.
Let's try that.
Actually, it was like 12,000 to 14,000 years ago. It was carved out by the Wisconsin Glacier, which created the Des Moines lobe, whatever that means. But there you go. Little bit of glacier facts about Iowa. I'm just reading what it says about Iowa. 12 to 1,000 to 14,000 years ago. So I don't know if Jason's done nibbling or not. Nope, he's not. Are you okay, Mandy?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Huh?
You don't have you're not drinking your coffee or anything, are you?
I've run out.
Oh, I can understand that. Grace, I'm sorry to hear that, Mandy. I actually picked up some more coffee singles. I mean the.
Oh no, I've got coffee in the kitchen. My sister brought me some coffee last Thursday.
Oh, that was good of her. Tell her thank you.
She's been helping me out with food and everything because I've lost near on all my income. I don't have any money for the rest of the month.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it is what it is. Gotta suck it up and put my pride aside and ask for help. It's just because there's no bookings.
Oh, I can understand that.
So it's a bit hard. So she's been helping me out with food so I don't starve and don't run out of coffee.
Yeah, because running out of coffee is a tragedy.
It is, like seriously, it is.
I just picked up 2 things of the coffee singles, not singles, instant coffee packets.
Yeah.
Those are, I'm putting those aside for my trip in July. It
Yeah.
probably won't make it, but because I'll probably have to buy more before then because I'll end up using it on my when I'm walking around backpacking or something.
It's funny because a lot of people in America drink like your percolated sort of coffees, like they don't drink instant. But here in Australia, a lot of people drink instant coffee.
I drink both. Right now, I'm still drinking. This is my Black Rifle coffee that I ground up the entire bag, and it fills up a little container of coffee really
Yeah.
well. So,
Well,
and
see,
it's
I don't have the money. Like it's expensive to buy the machines.
we have a Keurig
But
machine,
then you know you've got to buy the pods and you got to buy the coffee and you got to do this and you got to do that and it's just too freaking expensive.
oh, what we do, Mandy, we got a Keurig, like we said, but we don't get the pod or anything like that. We don't get the little K cups. We get a reusable K cup, which we can put in any coffee we want in that little K cup.
Yep.
So we end up just getting a big can of coffee and putting it in there and just make it 1 cup at a time. So,
Hi, Mandy.
Hi.
Jenny's getting ready to go to bed because it's 9:37,
No, Jenny.
which I means I'm going to go tuck her in a bit.
So when I get to America, I've got to find a coffee that I like. But
Oh, you're going to have fun just going to different coffee shops until you find one.
I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna stick to instant.
You know, I will make sure to have instant on hand for you. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, motherfucktards!
It wasn't me.
Oh nope, it's the thunder.
Oh, I'm not afraid of thunder. I actually get.
Sorry for swearing. Sorry.
It's okay.
I just scared the crap out of the dog.
And I thought he'd be the one that's scared. And he's like calm as all can get out right now.
I just jumped 6 foot and went like that, and he's just jumped off the couch, done a 360, and looked at me.
I will make sure to tell her, Cecilia, that you said goodnight. Right now, she's doing her nightly routine before she heads to bed.
Sorry, people, for swearing. Sorry.
It's okay. I think we can forgive you for being scared of lightning and thunder. But you can get Keurigs at secondhand stores like Goodwill's and Salvation Army, fairly inexpensive, Grace. So you don't have to get a brand new one. But they, now you got different methods you can go with your coffees. Now you can do the pour over method. You can do the cold brew method. You could do the French press method, or you can do, like I do. I mean, we got the kid.
No worries, Jason. He says he'll be back in about 5. He's just eating.
I can see that. I can read.
Well, I didn't know if you've
For
seen
popular
it or
belief,
not.
I can read.
Oh, I can't.
It makes sense. I mean, I knew he was ordering something earlier, so. And the only thing is, we're going to chastise him for not sharing.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
You're not sharing, Jason. I'm
Um,
upset with you now.
I was going over with Jenny over the, some of the foods I need to go with my trip, and I'm gonna figured. The thing is, I'm planning for 2 because I don't know if my boy's going to change his mind at the last minute and say, "Dad, I'm coming."
Yeah, I remember you saying that last time. So you're going to prep for 2 instead of 1.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it sucks. I mean, he keeps on saying I'm not coming, but last time, like a week before I was supposed to leave, he says I'm coming. I go, oh crap!
Yeah.
So I had to scramble to get the food, and we ended up being short a little bit.
That's my problem, Grace. I need a pot. I
I've
need
got
a
a really nice.
percolator.
I got a nice percolator. I picked it up. Actually, I've got several. If one of my plans works out, I'm taking my whole trailer, pull trailer, up to Yellow River and just drop it off for me. That way, I can use it to store all my gear in, and I can lock things up when I'm on the trail. So that way, I don't have to worry about things walking off when I'm gone. So that's an idea that I'm considering right now. Just got to figure out how to get a trailer hitch on our van. Not going to be cheap. I can guarantee.
No.
It. Like $300.
To get one put on my car, because I don't have anything. I don't have the brackets, the wiring. I don't have anything. I got quoted $750.
It's about $300 for us. When we go down to U-Haul, they'll install it, they'll wire it, all that stuff. And while I can't pull a ton of stuff, I won't be pulling a ton of stuff. I'm just pulling just the stuff I need. I'll have my bicycle, my pavilion, my backpacking stuff, my archery stuff, my, things I'm going to be taking up there with me for a reason. My fishing gear. But I can lock that stuff up while I'm on the trail. And my base camp will still be set up, but anything that can be walked off with will be locked up. So
I'm about to be hit by a lot of rain.
I did. Someone did send me this. I got this nice little container that I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm going to use this for something.
Michael did that to me once, then changed his mind. He got mad because I wouldn't share my food.
I just got to clean it out.
Yes, Grace. Yes.
That's true, Grace, but I can't do that to my boy. I mean, he's still 16. So I plan for 2. At the worst case scenario, I have too much food. Oh, you're right over. It's right over the top of you, isn't it?
It's about to be.
Okay. I can see how bad it is. Ours is not too bad. Ours is just mostly cloudy at the moment.
According to the weather, we weren't meant to get thunderstorms until today, but later on. But last night it came in pretty bad, and it was just. I'm pretty sure a tree got struck because it sounded like a bomb went off. Like it wasn't a normal clap of thunder and your little rumble. It was just like a huge, massive kaboom.
Oh, I bet.
But I ain't game enough to go outside at the moment. Check.
Yeah, it's going to be raining off and on here. So
We've got a lot of rain today and storms. Thursday, Friday, a shower or 2. Saturday's going to be mostly sunny, and then back to rain next, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Okay. Sorry, I'll see if I can find the sporting goods stuff and show you the food I plan on using.
Because our winter season starts next month.
Okay.
So we're getting an early winter.
Ooh, that sucks.
It does, but it doesn't because we really need the rain.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm going to make another coffee. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay, I'm here. I'm sorry, folks. If I'm trying to find my food that I'm going to be using for my trip. Oh, they do have it right here. I'll show you guys. I'll share with you what I'm going to be taking. Yes, I'm going through Walmart because it's cheaper. The ones I like are like the breakfast biscuits and gravy and breakfast skillet are my 2 top favorites for breakfast. I cannot have the beef stroganoff because they have mushrooms in it, so I pretty much ignore those. Chicken and dumplings is good. Mac and cheese is good. Beef stew is good. And a chili mac. Scrambled eggs. I cannot have the lasagna because it has mushrooms. And, I've got to be careful what, they have. So, and I'm not into certain other foods. So I'm only going to be up there for 10 days, but I'm going to be backpacking probably between 4 and 5. Hopefully only 4 if my hike works out right, because my distances aren't great for between campsites, but I plan on extending the trips, like winding around till I get to each campsite. So that's going to be interesting to see for the most part. And if Ian comes, then like I said, that changes the entire dynamic of the trip. I mean, breakfast skillet, like I said, is one of my favorite ones. I can make breakfast burritos with that. And beef stew is good. I've never been a real big fan of rice. But that one is new. Scrambled eggs with bacon. Ooh, I consider that one. And the biscuits and gravy. Because I'm only planning on 4 dinners, 4 breakfasts, and my snack foods, which I have something planned for that. It's completely non-Mountain House. I'm not sure what other people take with them, but that's what I plan on taking with me. Because what I plan on taking with me is tuna. Bumblebee, most likely. But I'll either take the Starfish Tuna Creations or the Bumblebee sandwiched in seconds, which either one would be good. And just find a way to bring bread with me somehow, or go with the Starkiss to go. Because I don't need anything heavy besides, my beef jerky and my homemade trail mix, since I got to make it without nuts. And plenty of water and drink mixes, which I have tons of still left over from last year. I'm not sure what you use for, if you have any drink mixes that you carry with you, Grace, since you just go camping. You don't actually hike like I do. So I'm not sure if you just bring coffee, or do you bring drink mixes or teas or anything like that besides coffee. But this is the kind of stuff I take with me. I was, thinking about doing some other stuff, but when I'm on the trail, I'd rather just get something I don't have to cook. If I don't have to cook it, I'm good. With the exception of heating up water, that's why I use an alcohol stove over anything else. It's quick, it's light, it's easy to carry, and I'm good to go. Though I'm still, debating on whether between the Bumblebee and Starkist Tuna Creations. I would not do the sweet and spicy though. Ugh, that sounds wrong. Yeah, with Ian involved, I usually bring hot chocolate, but he's been drinking more coffee lately. So I'm going to have to make sure we have sugar, which is for me. My coffee, the drink mixes, which we can just put it. Well, we're planning on bringing a couple of smart water bottles just for the drink mixes. So that's food wise. We are not planning on doing really much, but I was thinking about getting at least the 1 or 2 of the 1 pound packages of jerky. So go with that. I generally don't eat a lot of jerky up there because one of the things I do plan when I'm doing up there is fishing a lot, but that's mostly when I'm in base camp. But I do carry my backpack with my fishing pole with me when I'm on the trail, just because if I get the opportunity to try. So you never know. Then I like to carry, I like carrying squeezable butter for cooking with. There's something about fish cooked in butter, just as good. Yeah. Have you ever mixed the two, Grace? Sometimes when I run down low on coffee and hot chocolate, I kind of mix the two sometimes. But generally, I only do coffee in the mornings, even though I can drink coffee anytime. But generally, I do coffee in the mornings, drink mixes at, and water, regular water at regular. Welcome back.
I say here, I had to empty the buckets. My kitchen's
Is leaking?
leak. Yeah, so is my bathroom.
Oh, I used to live in a place when I first met Jenny that I had a 5-gallon bucket. Every time it rained, I had to empty out like 4 or 5 times a night. 5-gallon buckets worth. I mean, literally, it was pouring through the roof. And Jenny took one look at
Mine's
that and said, "I'm moving."
not that bad, but I put the buckets under there yesterday because we got really heavy rain.
Okay, looks like Jason's back.
Um,
Okay, Jason.
so
There I am.
Yep. I was just showing off the foods that I was planning on taking with me.
Yeah, like I said, we had Little Caesars for dinner tonight.
This is what I plan on usually is the tuna creations and the bubble gum for on the trail.
Yeah, I've been watching and I've been listening.
Yeah, so I mean, I was debating on whether to go with the Starkist lunch to go or not, but I don't know I was just thinking about the amount of trash I had to pack out.
Yeah, well, like I said, if you take any bread with you, tortillas, it's hard to squish those.
Yeah, I'm not really into tuna on tortillas, even though it does sound kind of cool saying them together. Generally, not my thing.
Actually, it's not bad.
What I mean, I could probably take some oranges, possibly.
Are they going camping?
I don't want to take bananas because bananas get squished way too easily, and apples.
Well, he's gonna be camping for several days by himself. I'm along the Yellow River yet.
One thing I can do though, I mean, when I'm in base camp, I will have a big cooler, and I will have big blocks of ice that's going to be keeping all my stuff cold. And you can buy ice on site, but up at the main cabinet. That's like about a mile or two away from where I'm going to be base camped at. And since I only have a bicycle, it's going to be interesting to see how I get extra ice for the cooler.
With a backpack.
I have a backpack. I have several. I'm going to be bringing 2, so it's going to be interesting to see how that works out.
flatbread's a good idea, Grace.
Now you
Tuna
can take
and
old
flatbread's
water
nice.
jugs.
Say
You
that
take water
again?
jugs and you take water jugs and you put them in the freezer a week before you
I
go
could
out.
do that too.
And you
But
put those in.
I'm
your
also
cooler.
3.5 hours away from my base where we would be for me to freeze those. So they'll be in the thawing before I even started getting there. You know what I mean?
But it'll help pre-chill your cooler and everything too.
Oh yeah.
And then you'll have drinking water.
And I have water. Yeah, drinking water. Yeah, they do have water you can get on site too, potable water. It's basically the same area where you can get your ice too. And that one, I mean, that might be something I might want to consider.
Yeah, it keeps your food from getting soggy because the water's contained.
Right. So I probably have to get 2 or 3 of those. I have 2 kinds of coolers. I've got a really big metal cooler that's similar to an old Coleman, metal Coleman type. And I got a styrofoam cooler that I was given. That's an old meat one that usually get done for when you process venison and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one of those that I could use as well. But I'm thinking about using that one for my breads and stuff, and the other one for my meats and stuff. Yep. But the thing is, I don't know if they'll last a week, Grace. And most of the time, I'm going to be on the trail for the most part. But I got my water filter, so I'm good there. And it generally doesn't get super hot up there, which is really nice. It's usually 10 to 15 degrees cooler. I've woken up on 4th of July before, and I've seen my breath in Iowa. which is like amazing when we would be back here where we're at now, and it'd be like 110 degrees, and you can't breathe. Which is one of the things I really love about being up there. It's cooler than you expect it to be.
Yeah, it's like the deserts of Arizona. You go like 2 hours away and it's cold.
Oh yeah. I mean, it gets below freezing there in Arizona. People don't realize it. It's a desert. Yeah, that's why it gets
Oh
cold.
yeah.
There's nothing to hold the heat in.
No,
You know,
yeah.
that's
You get up in those elevations about 5,000, 6,000 feet. It starts getting cold.
oh yeah, you see snow up there, and it doesn't matter what time of year. No, the ice jugs is a good idea. But I'm thinking about, since we've been getting them, you get these really neat jugs from Walmart, from Sam's Club. They're not the same normal milk jug shape. They're more square,
Hmm.
and I'm thinking
Yeah,
if
glacier.
huh?
The glacier water.
No, these are actual milk jugs. So I was
Yeah.
thinking of getting those. They stack really well. They take up a lot less room than the standard milk jug. Gesundheit. And I figured 4 or 5 of those in my cooler should keep everything cold for the duration. And I have extra drinking water or cleaning water or whatever. So I do have 2 or 3 5-gallon water coolers and some smaller ones as well, which I'll be bringing with me for extra things like washing and stuff like that. I actually have a dromedary bag too, which was a 2 or 3 gallon dromedary bag, which I picked up for like $3. So, which is a really cool Amazon item that I picked up. It's in my trailer right now. Flatbread. I have not tried flatbread too much. Sorry for backtracking a little bit, but I don't know much about flatbread, to be honest.
Flatbread's nice.
Pita bread.
I've never tried it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it holds up. You know what I mean?
It holds up pretty well. A little on the dry side, though. That's the only problem you got to watch out for.
Because I've got several different types here. There's Stonefire kind, and there's the Greek pita bread, and there's whole kinds of different flatbread and all this other stuff. So tortillas are a whole different ballgame. Tortillas I use for the breakfast stuff, so that I can get some of those. They're like $4 for soft flour taco tortillas, which I'll be using with the conjunction with the breakfast skillet.
Yeah, the best way to describe a tortilla is you take the crust off of a piece of bread and you put it on a roller.
Pretty much. I don't know. What is this? Interesting. Okay. I'm going to show you guys something I just found. I'm not sure if it's worth considering or not, but you guys give me your opinions and
It's warmer in South Dakota at the moment than it is in where I live.
What do you guys think of these?
I haven't had those.
Neither have I, but they look like they might work better than just having regular bread.
Thins break really easy though.
Possibly. I don't know much about them. That's the reason I was asking.
Well, the thins in Australia that you get, they break easy.
I don't know if they're not crackers. I don't think. I can always use they're 100% whole wheat, so that's not too bad. Best is stored at room temperature, which is great for what I'm talking about. And that'd be great for when I'm on the trail. That's not too bad. Get some wraps. Okay, I'll consider that one. Ice bricks work very well. Yeah, I can understand that, Sal. I'm just trying to. I make improvements every year as I go along, and I'm working on it as I go. Okay, that's not a bad idea, Cecilia.
Yeah.
But I'm like I said, I want to try some of those and see how it works out. If they taste good, then I'll go with try those because they take up less space than a loaf of bread, and if they won't squish as bad as a loaf of bread either. Is that you, Jason?
With what? The TV?
The background? Yeah, the TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
You got
about
a
now?
really
How about now?
good mic on your headset.
Oh, I know, I do. Like I said, you probably hear me talking from across the room with it.
What brand is that? I'm just curious.
It's cheap Walmart brand.
Really?
Yeah, there's no name on it. Oh, Skull Candy.
Oh, Skull Candies are good ones though. I use those.
I thought it was a cheap Walmart one. No, it's not. It's Walmart. Or it's Skull Candy.
Like I said, I prefer Skull Candy over other ones. My wife and my son like the earbuds, the wireless earbuds, but
Mhm.
I don't want to try using something and all of a sudden it dies.
Yeah.
I don't like that option.
Neither do I. I would love to have a hands-free headset that I can connect with my phone that has a good battery life.
If it actually has a real plug-in battery kind, that'd be cool because you can replace the batteries faster than you would be able to charge them. But
yeah,
that's a little
now I got my PlayStation headset, which will last about almost 3.5, 4 hours if it's fully charged.
Oh wow! Well, like I said,
So I need the USB port for it to work.
Yeah. Well, that's why I want to get that folding solar panel thing for I could charge everything up as I go. I mean, I would go with earbuds for that purpose for when I'm on the trail. That way I don't have to worry about the cord getting in the way or anything like that. But I worry about them getting wet and everything. Be well, Cecilia. Thank you for coming and thank you for the advice.
Yeah, I have Blue Parrot for my phone when I'm using that.
What was that again?
I got the Blue Parrot headset for when I'm doing hands-free.
Okay. Give me a moment. I've got to go tuck Jenny in.
We'll go tuck her in.
Right back. You guys are in charge. Don't go cause too much chaos.
No, Jason's in charge.
Jason's in charge.
Jason's
no.
in charge.
Well, I was just looking at my parrot, my Blue Parrot. I'm wondering if that would work for my phone for live streaming. That gives me a couple of hours too.
I've still got to set up my live streaming. It's like, yeah, I'll do it. And then it's like, no, I can't be bothered.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it took me about 24 hours to get everything set up.
I'm just more the fact that trying to get time zones sorted so people in America can chat with me, people, in the Philippines can chat with me. It's too freaking hard.
All you need is a simple chart.
What do you mean?
Well, like I said, most cell phones will have like a clock on the widget, and you can actually have different cities throughout the U.S. and you just quick look it up, or excuse me, throughout the world, and it'll tell you exactly what time it is as you look at your own.
Okay. Because I know the Philippines are on the same time as us, and I know I'm an hour ahead. Or no, 20. It's 10:04 p.m.
My time, yes. 22:04.
That's 13 hours in front?
Yeah. We're 13 hours behind you.
Behind, yep.
Yes. If you use the 24-hour clock, it'll be a lot easier once you get used to using the 24-hour clock.
Like first, so
I grew
like
up with the 24-hour clock, so
like 1500. That's like 3 p.m.
yes. It's actually
18
easier
is
to keep track of time throughout the whole world.
okay.
Well, it is for me, anyways. So who's also in the chat?
Grace is.
Yeah. Well, I'm showing 7 on the chat right now. I know the first night I went live, I had 7 people on at one time for my first day.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And we're back, folks.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
JB says hello to everyone as well.
Okay. Yeah, Jason, Skull Candy.
Yeah.
I use the same brand. Yeah, I was trying to tell Jenny about the what are they called? The sandwich thins. I was trying to tell her about those. I think those might work better for on the trail because they take up less space. But like Cecilia says, try them out before I go. You know, to make sure they work. What do you think, Jason?
Flatbread. If you use
Yeah, this should
flatbread,
work.
flatbread ain't going to take up that much room though. Too. Just remember that.
Yeah. How do they hold up? I mean, once you open them up, do they go bad
If you
fast or
if
anything like
no,
that?
if you seal them up, they last quite a while.
Okay. Because it can get muggy here in Iowa.
Oh, I just had an awful thought. You
What's
put them
that?
in a sea meal and save them for later. Take the hair out of it and squish it.
Yeah. Don't want to do that. No,
No.
the pita bread is a good idea, but I've never really used it before. I've never had it.
Well,
There
yeah,
is
you
a
can open
difference
it up in
between
like a pocket.
flatbread and pita bread, though. You want the
Yes,
thinner
there is.
ones. You want flatbread
That bread.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you
or
get the pita
wraps,
breads, you can actually stuff stuff inside of it.
but
Okay.
they
get that
are
way too.
thicker.
Okay. I'm trying to find
Like a reverse taco.
actual flatbread. Because there's one that says pita flatbread, so it's both, and I'm not sure which one's right.
Well, pita is a flatbread,
Okay.
and there's a hollow part inside of it. So if you cut it in half, you can actually open it up and stuff food inside of it.
Oh, okay, that would work too. Yeah, that'd actually probably
Yeah.
work out better.
It's almost like a reverse taco shell.
Okay.
It's the only way I can kind of explain
Colin,
it.
I've just put up a link in chat.
Okay, give me a second. Eh,
If it shows, there it is.
okay, those are wraps. Okay.
Wraps store easy. As long as you keep them sealed, they last a while.
Okay, that's sort of like our
Uh,
tortillas.
It's still the same as a tortilla to me.
Yeah, it looks like a tortilla to me.
We call them wraps.
Okay, like I said, I use those for breakfast, for the breakfast burritos. That's one thing I like about the breakfast skillet. It has everything but the cheese.
Well, like I said, you can anything. Like I said, you can have peanut butter and jelly on your tortilla. Fold it in half. It's good.
I
You can put
can't
ham
do
and
that,
cheese in there. Roll it.
Jason.
Really?
Peanut butter?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Sorry. Okay. How about sunflower butter?
Oh, I tried that stuff. It's nasty.
Yeah.
It is
It's
nasty.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's better than Vegemite.
Oh, I haven't tried that either, but I'm willing to try just because.
Put it this way, I like caviar better.
Fish eggs, really?
Yeah, better than Vegemite. Yes.
Oh, okay, I will take your word for it. I won't have
Nope.
that.
No. No. Vegemite, you cannot beat Vegemite.
Oh no. For me, it's a little too salty.
Depends on how much you put on whatever you're eating.
Yeah.
I
But I
would
will eat
say
Vegemite over marmalade.
You can't beat marmalade.
No,
No.
you can't beat marmalade. Marmalade and
That's too
Vegemite
bitter.
together are really good.
No,
Same with honey and Vegemite. It's like sweet and sour yumminess.
Well, that's okay.
homemade
I still like peppers and toast.
fish. Really?
Yeah.
It's not bad, Colin. It's not bad. I'll agree with
Every time
Jason.
someone says kippers, I
Not
keep on
bad.
thinking of Red Dwarf. I'm
And
sorry.
don't drain the juice. Don't drain the juice because you use that. You mash up all your fish inside the can. Then you put it on your toast. It's actually pretty good.
Apple
It's
butter.
really good.
Tell me you can beat apple butter.
Apple butter is good. Yes.
A little bit of cream
Homemade apple
cheese
butter
too,
is
Jason.
common around here.
Ye-
So
I haven't tried it with the cream cheese.
Like not a lot, but like a thinnish layer of cream cheese
Mhm.
on the toast, and then you put your kippers on top. That's really good.
Okay, so it'll be similar to like a smoked salmon and cream cheese
Yeah,
I don't
with a
like
little bit of
salmon.
thyme in
Salmon
it.
tastes wonky to me.
you got to have it fresh. That's the only way I'll eat
My
salmon.
dad
It
brought
is
some home
fresh.
from Alaska when he went fishing there. I tried it. I could not stand the flavor.
I prefer smoked.
I went fishing with my dad ages ago. We caught it wasn't a like the big tunas that you, it wasn't one of them. It was a smaller one. It was about that big. And Dad like chopped its head off because we kept it, and then I just like cut the
No,
skin off, and then slowly just
no.
started it real thinly
Apple
slicing it
butter
and
and
eating
deep
it
fried
out the
biscuits.
boat.
Oh, I'm sorry. That and honey. Deep fried biscuits and honey.
Fresh tuna is yum.
Yes, it is.
Honey is yum.
Raw. Fresh
Raw
tuna
honey is
raw
yum.
is yummy.
I might take honey with me, just because. But I'm going to make sure I hit the farmer's market before I go. That way I can get it fresh.
With the honey,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a farmer's
you can
market
always
here.
stop by. You can always stop by a Popeye's Chicken, get a couple of packets for emergency sugar.
Maybe. But I don't, I mean, I'm going to have sugar anyway for my coffee.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about when you're hiking and you know you're getting low in sugar. Just pop one of those real quick. It'll help
Or I
clear
can
it
eat
up.
some
So
of my
you can
trail mix, or any if I have the fresh fruit like Grace suggests,
Yeah.
I can have something like
Yeah.
that. Would be a little bit more natural, sugars. Then they'd be better for me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about going with the maybe what are they called? Little cuties. For
yeah, for the little oranges, yes.
little mini oranges. That way I can have like a half a dozen or a dozen or so.
Ooh, a tangerine.
I'm not a fan of tangerines, but yeah,
I like mandarins.
mandarin oranges not common in Iowa for taking on the trail unless it comes out of a
Oranges.
can.
They're just mandarins.
Yeah, but I can get little cuties. They're a little easy. They come by in a big bag. I'm
How
gonna
big
make
do you
sure.
think mandarins are?
I don't know. I've never seen a
It's a little
full size
tiny
mandarin. Huh?
They're smaller than a baseball.
Well, so the little cuties are like that big.
That's a tangerine or a tangelo, yeah.
Oh, I think she's gonna go get one.
Yeah. It's a citrus.
They call it little cuties here. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you get them in a big bag. It's a marketing.
Mandarin. Just keep
That's
in mind,
good.
I have small hands.
That's a little bit bigger than I think than the little cuties we get. But yeah,
They're about the size of a squash ball or handball or racquetball. A little bit
racquetball.
smaller
Yeah.
than the. Mhm.
That's a little bit bigger
That's
than a
about the
racquetball.
size of it.
That's about the size of a
About 3 inches
baseball.
in diameter.
Isn't it? About baseball size.
Big-
What she's got.
The lighter. There you go. Pair it with a lighter.
Yeah, I'm going to be carrying at least maybe about 6 to 8 of those because I don't want to eat them all in one day or anything like a couple of them a day, maybe keep my vitamin C levels up. But I'm also bringing my drink mixes, which are got all my electrolytes and stuff like that in it, and my vitamins that I need that I'll be drinking with my water.
Mhm.
some of them are going to be berry flavored. Some of them are going to be lemonade flavored.
Yeah.
Depending on the
Problem
day.
is, I can't have those squinchers. I can't have them.
They're not squinchers.
Yeah, but like I said, the squinchers, I can't have those.
Mine's the little pack, drink mix packets. You can just throw it in your water.
Yeah, like I said, that soda I just tried a few minutes ago. I took 3 sips of it, and I can feel just a little bit of a headache from it.
Why is
It was
that?
the Dr. Pepper Zero, because the saccharin that's in it gives me a headache.
Oh, okay. Mine's zero sugar.
Yeah, well, it still has the aspartame in it. It gives me a headache.
Oh, let me get you the ones that I get. Give me a second.
No, the daughter grabbed the wrong soda. She wasn't paying attention when she was at the store. Yeah, I feel a little bit here, honey. Feel a little bit here.
Take anything yet?
No, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I don't think I took enough.
I carry a little regular water bottle like
Mhm.
these, the size.
Yeah, the 17 ounces.
Yeah. And that's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
use. See, with caffeine.
Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. Gotta have the caffeine.
Yep. But like I said, it keep your electrolytes up, and you keep yourself caffeinated, and it's sugar free.
Yeah, even though caffeine is kind of bad for you if you're dehydrated.
What's the stuff you said you can't have?
Like the aspartame,
Yeah, that's what it does have. That
yeah.
it's right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we used to have the squinchers at work. There's a little packet you pop in those water bottles
Oh,
with the electrolytes.
these are just these.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Almost exactly the same thing.
These are powdered
And
though.
yeah, and for a while I couldn't figure out why I was having a headache, even though I was still drinking that, and then I found out. Yeah, it gives me a little bit of a headache.
Well, I do have something with me here, snack wise, for those people who do the snacks. Ding dongs.
Yeah.
I got a ding dong.
No moon pie.
Now I wonder, Mandy, they still call these ding dongs over there.
I've never heard of them.
It's a chocolate covered snack cake with cream filling.
I'll Google it.
I'll break it in half.
It's from Hostess.
Mandy, see, it's got cream
Okay.
filling. It's chocolate covered. They're called ding dongs over here.
You make chat stuff? Nope.
Well, I will say this: that the lemonade one I just showed you,
Mhm.
it must have been the new one because I never got the ones with caffeine before. Usually, I get the ones without caffeine.
Yeah.
So that's going to be
Yeah. If
different for me.
We
if
have
you're
to
seriously
find them in.
dehydrated, caffeine's not the best thing for you.
We can't go to a shop and just get them.
You can't?
No.
I'm sorry. You will be able to before the end of the year.
Things got fun, yeah.
I am officially out of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It took 2 hours and 19 minutes to do it.
What's that shop?
I'm I don't generally do the regular Hostess cupcakes race, but that just happened to be a ding dong that Jenny picked up.
Ooh, ouch.
What?
It's only the bottom of the third. Oh, the Dodgers are beating the Diamondbacks 8-2.
Oh, I didn't realize you were a baseball fan.
Yeah, well, like I said, the Dodgers and Angels are my childhood baseball teams,
Okay.
and the Angels are beating the Rangers.
I've
said-
been to one professional baseball game in my life.
Oh, there's a lot more that goes on
Let's
that a
go.
lot of people just don't see on TV. For the atmosphere, it's absolutely wonderful.
What'd you say, Mandy?
Costco.
Costco?
Perth has a Costco.
Yeah,
they have
And
Costco. They have
they
Costco
sell a lot of American foods.
because it's an American company.
Pretty sure it's Costco.
We have a Costco. There's also Sam's Club. There's a whole bunch of different kinds. But so I was going to tell you, we went and seen the Iowa Cubs
Costco.
in a game a few years ago when my company offered $5 tickets.
Oh, okay. Oh, so is that the AAA team?
That's the AAA team. Yeah, we are the farm
Yeah.
team for the Chicago Cubs, and I can't remember who they went up against, but it was like 115 degrees, and there was no shade where we were at, so it was like really sucky seats. We would have put up an umbrella, but we would have had people yell at us. But we had water was going for a premium and everything else. So.
Well, they say one of the best stadiums, believe it or not, is the Diamondback Stadium.
I wouldn't know. Like I said, I've only been to one.
Well, like I said, it's indoors, it's air conditioned, and they got the rollback roof. So after the game, they always
that
have
retractable roof thing. Yeah, I heard about that.
It's actually quite interesting when you get to see it when it moves.
Looks like
I heard about it, but I never seen it.
And not only that, the sides on the north side open as well. I mean, it opens like a it's perfectly balanced, so they turn it like a louver window, but vertical.
So they probably use it for more than just baseball games. Then I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, they use it for motocross, all kinds of stuff, concerts.
That's probably why it's that way. Yeah.
Yeah, but the flaw in the design was they were going to have the roof open when there's nobody there, so the turf gets enough sunlight. Well, the building was off by a couple degrees, and right in front of home plate, about 8 feet back, doesn't get enough sunlight for the grass to grow. So they have to bring in artificial lights to put over the grass. So it looks like the rest of the field.
You like reflectors?
No. They actually had to put in artificial lights. They actually wheel out on the onto the turf, so it shines down, and it gives the heat and and it mimics the sun.
Oh wow. Okay, that's cool. I've been to one professional basketball game, which you'll probably.
Yeah. And the Cardinals football team looks like a Jiffy Pop.
Okay. You'll like the game who I actually went to see. I went to see the Utah Jazz versus the San Antonio Spurs. And that's the only professional basketball game I've ever seen. That's back when I was going through basic training.
I used to play basketball. I've never watched it.
I was actually, surprisingly enough, I was on my varsity basketball team, and I was the shortest person on the team. But I could hit a 3-point shot like nobody's business from the outside.
I sucked at it, but I love playing.
I couldn't go anything past the 3-point line. I could not do anything on the inside at all. I was too short.
Yeah, Grace, they're not the same cupcakes as they were when we were kids. The Hostess cupcakes.
No.
Yeah.
I'm yet to find something that it's the same as what it was from childhood.
Yeah, nothing's ever the same. No, I think I'm gonna try the pita bread idea, guys, because I think that might work. That way, I don't have to worry about plates or anything. I just like throw it in there and just eat it on the go when I'm, I just squeeze the whole packet inside the pita bread and just squish it.
Yeah, just be careful. The outer ends will open up if you put too much into it and you squish it too hard.
Yeah, I'm not overstuffing. I'm using one big pita bread with one little packet, and that's it.
Yeah.
Hey, Blake, how you doing, brother? Thank you for coming.
Hello, Blake. Hope you're well.
I am doing well, Blake. Actually, I'm kind of ecstatic today. I can actually say I can grow stuff. There's my tomato plants. So, like I said, I'm proud of that.
It's a good starting
I've
point.
gotten starters before and got them from Walmart and planted those. I've gotten the one I had last year that was given to me that was, dug out of the ground and handed to
Really
me.
well. Yeah.
But I know I can grow stuff. I had trouble with the weather. So this one here is going to be 100% summer to fall, not into the cooler temperatures at all. So I'm getting ready for my trip in July. I'm also getting ready for the get together next month as well. So that's going to be an interesting couple of month and a half to go. So hopefully those who are coming, like Grace, and I still don't know if Michael's coming or not because I'm not sure if he's made up his mind yet. But we'll have Grace. We'll have Dan, Herbert T. Outdoors. We'll have JV. We'll have myself and my family, and a couple other people making day trips. So that would be it'd be kind of cool since he says it's Father's Day weekend and everything. And hopefully we'll do a live when everybody can say hi, all of us at once.
Yeah, especially around the campfire.
Hopefully we can do that. We're going to try that.
Yeah. Then I'll have my campfire going and I'll join in.
That'd be kind of cool. Since we're in the same time zone, it should work out really good.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to plan as if Ian is going to be coming to my backpacking trip, just because I'd rather have the food ready to go and him not show up than him show up and not have any food to go.
Mm-hmm.
So that way I don't have to scramble, come up with anything. So I'm doubling whatever I bring just for that fact. But for the get together, we're planning on a lot. So Grace, did you figure out what kind of pans you need that I can lend you while you're here? Because that way I can have them ready for you. I have 3 big pans, 3 pots, and one griddle, which it's not technically a griddle, it's more of a pizza pan, but it works. I tried fishing over on Sunday, and I got one up to the bank.
Well done.
That's good for me. I did get skunked, but still, I expect that.
You're supposed to tell them, no, I shook it off.
Huh?
Let them go. You're supposed to say, oh, I shook it off the hook and let them go.
I'm going to say the truth. I mean, there's no point in me. I know lying and fishing is supposed to go hand in hand, but the thing is, it's not who I am. So
you will always be called a liar if you do not have video or a photo to prove it. If you do not have a video of it or you do not have a photo of it, it didn't happen. That's something I got taught.
Unless you catch a tree.
Yeah, catch a tree. Joe V's good at catching trees.
Oh, so am I.
Go watch I think it was Pond Predator Nation when he done that trip last year. It's basically all he was catching was trees, and I think he caught the dock as well.
Oh, I've done that.
This is one of the biggest fish I've caught in the last year.
It's tiny.
I got video. I got picture proof. That's my hand. And I've got pretty good sized paws, but he's just a little bit bigger than my hand.
All right, I'm going to have to go.
Okay, you gotta get ready for work.
Alrighty.
No work. I got a lot of rain coming, and I've got to
Have
go
you
to
out
my
your buckets
mum's
again?
quickly. Maybe I haven't checked them since I emptied them. I don't think I'll need
Well,
to empty them, to be honest.
stay safe with those storms rolling through. So
Be safe,
Will do.
Mandy. Love ya.
Always. Love you, too.
Yep.
See you later.
See you later.
see you later.
She's cool.
And then there was 2.
Yep. And we're up to 5 people watching, so that's cool.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Now, Blake, we were discussing the foods that I plan on bringing with my backpacking trip. We discussed baseball for a little bit because of Jason. We also discussed fishing because I went fishing over the weekend, and I almost caught something. That's an accomplishment for me. Seen some really big bass, though. I mean, not just the one that was sitting on the nest, but one that was actually patrolling around that was really, really big. My lure bumped it, and it just ignored it. Booster will be listening. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Booster, for listening.
Yeah. Familiar voices for the dog.
Hey, Booster's cool.
Yeah.
So are you. You can't hear me, but you're cool too. Now, we just got some of the things that I plan on taking with me as my pavilion, but I'm not sure if I've ever showed you a picture of that, Jason.
Which
Have I
one?
ever showed you a picture of my medieval pavilion that I'm going to be setting up for my base
Yes,
camp?
yes, you have. Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, it's a 12-foot round Panther Primitives pavilion.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 14 poles on the outside. The walls are all detachable.
Yeah.
So you can have the poles on the outside to be like a big canopy thing if you wanted to. And we have a full-size rope bed with a inner spring futon mattress we put on top of it to sleep on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's big enough for Jenny and I to sleep comfortably, not on the ground, which is a bonus when you're camping, or she calls it glamping, even though it's like medieval. It's medieval camping technically, because everything is, it's a medieval setup for reenacting, but it's a very awesome tent. I've had it for over 20 years, and it's really comfortable. It's got I did the math a long time ago. I think I got 144 square feet of space on the inside.
Yeah, that's still pretty good.
It's bigger on the inside. That's why I call it the TARDIS. For those people who are Doctor Who fans, my wife loves the name. Yeah, I can understand you be glamping.
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with glamping.
Yeah.
The thing is it's got the center pole, 11.5-foot center pole, which we have which basically cuts our bed, cuts the amount of space we have in half, but we have the bed's tall enough we have storage underneath it, and we have an area rug that we roll out in front of the bed, so we don't have to worry about cold feet in the morning and stuff like that. So, which is really, really nice. Now, I like the fact that it's got plenty of headspace. Ian's going to be taking our regular dome tent, family-sized dome tent that he's going to be using, a 4-man dome tent for himself.
Oh, awesome.
So he's got his privacy, we have our privacy, and all that fun stuff. The only thing we really want to get is a screened-in pop-up shelter so we can put our kitchen stuff in it.
Oh, yeah. Gotta keep the skiers out.
Yep. Yes, it is like a portable mansion. It is kind of heavy, though. That's the only issue. I carry it in a either Korean, Vietnam, or World War I footlocker. It's got the wood handles, not metal handles, but wood handles on the side. So I'm not sure if that's Korean or World War II. But that's what I carry my tent in. and it comes in the top. The 3 pieces is the canvas.
Oh, okay.
There is no floor, so other than what we put in it. So that's why we carry a big roll area rug.
Tarp. Oh, area
we,
rug. Oh, yeah,
we would use a I'd rather have an indoor outdoor rug, which would be better for it. But
that's
Jenny
for sure.
likes the comfortable regular house area rugs for wood floors. And we found a couple that are on the side of the road. People just tossed in the trash. We clean it up, we use it. Nothing wrong with that.
No
But we
reason.
try to be comfortable. You'll see most of it at our get together next month. We're going to set it up then, and it's basically going to be a practice run for up at Yellow River. Because I'm getting tired of trying to sleep in a very tiny little tent. If it's raining multiple days, I don't like hiking in the rain. I'm sorry. I'm a little spoiled.
Oh yeah.
I don't
No,
mind
no. It's
drizzle.
called age.
Huh?
It's called age. It's called age.
Yeah. I think I'm a little, I deserve to have some comfort. And the fact is, I do it for Jenny too, mostly, because she likes to be comfortable when she sleeps. And she just said, I'm too old to be sleeping on the ground. I don't mind it when I'm on the trail. I sleep really comfortably on the trail. But at my base camp is base camp. That's a whole different ballgame.
Oh yeah.
Will I have a computer to watch movies? You bet. Will I, I'll have anything I can keep in the cooler. I'll have bacon. I'll have all that stuff. But on the trail, I backpack the way I'm supposed to. Hey, Sean, how you doing, brother?
Hey,
I
Sean.
do sleep on the ground when I'm on because I only have a small backpacking tent, that I use. So. By the way, I finally finished watching your flea market video today. So really cool. Wish you would have showed some more about those hatchets, but yeah, I'm not sure if you saw Sean's video.
No, I haven't.
His flea market video. It's actually pretty good.
Like I said, I haven't had a whole lot of time past couple of days.
Okay, I started watching that video on Saturday. I finished it up today. Literally started it, finished it. It just I left it on. Last thing I watched over the weekend, I opened up my computer and there it is. So I finished watching it before all this came up. So pretty cool. He had some really cool stuff that they showed off. It's a lot different there than it was at, say, Watch Your Flea Market that I went to. Okay. You didn't. Oh, Grace didn't know about his video. Okay, give me a second.
Yeah. Yeah, the wife and I were thinking about was it next October? Heading for the US 80 flea market.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The one that goes in from like the Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi.
I do plan on going to the Highway 141 garage sale deal. It's 100 yards of not 100 yards, 171 miles of yard sales, garage sales.
Yeah, they do the same thing at the US 80 through Texas.
My plan is to start at the beginning, work my way all to the end, find a room for the night at a hotel, crash, then come back home the next day, following any places we may have missed along the way.
Yeah, we're thinking about hitting the Marshall or Tyler, and then head towards Shreveport and call it done there.
Yeah. So I figured if we take about $200 with us when we do this one, not including the money for the hotel room and gas and food, to spend that we can split between 3 people, and just we have a budget. Each of us have so much money we can spend, and we'll see what we can pick up along the way.
Yeah, but this is October of the following year, not this year.
Ours is in this August.
Yeah.
So maybe you can make a trip up here.
It's a long ways.
I know, but it'd be so much fun. But yeah, I figured my thing I would be looking for is archery gear.
Hmm.
I'm always on the look for archery gear. I am still looking for bow fishing gear. You know that.
Yes.
That's the reel is the hardest one for me right now because
Yeah.
the good reels are way out of my budget.
Oh, yes, they are.
I mean, for that kind of money, I could buy dozens of arrows, for my regular bows for that price.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I have a choice between a bow fishing reel and regular arrows for my longbow. I'm having, because finding 80-pound arrows for my bow is hard enough as it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, especially at $90 for 3 of them.
I actually have a idea where to get the arrows I need. They're actually on Three Rivers Archery, but I have to have them built. I
Yeah.
found the shabs for actually reasonably priced for me. I consider them.
How long?
Give me a second. I'll show you.
Hi, Skinner.
These are. I'm looking at the wrong ones. I'm looking at which shaft. Oh, pre-finished shafting is what I'm looking for. They're like $60 a piece for a dozen. I'll show you.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Skinner, thank you for coming. I'll show you. The only thing they're not done is there's no fletching, there's no tips, there's no knocks.
Oh, wow.
But they're very pretty.
Yeah.
See,
Hmm.
everything is done except for that. You can get the knocks and the tips, and you can get them. I can get them all the way up to 80+ pounds, which is nice for that $60 price. But I still have to buy the fletching.
Yeah, the fletching, the knocks, and the tips.
So that's what I'm planning on doing is picking up a couple dozen of those and taking them over to Archery Field and Sports, where I know for a fact where I can get 4 fletched arrows done and get them fletched there and get the tips and knocks and stuff like that there too.
Now,
And
how long are those?
I was going to get to that. They're let's see here. Let me take a look. I'm trying to find out what the length is. I think they're 33, I
Oh,
believe.
geez, that's barely long enough.
I don't have long arms, dude. Come on.
Well, you saw how far I have to draw my bow.
Yeah, but I mean, I pull 28.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh, stock length 32. Right there.
Oh, 32. Oh, geez, that's. I don't know if I can use those.
Well, I'm finding stuff for me. Finding 80-pound arrows
Yeah.
are hard.
Yeah.
So
Like I said, I got 32 is right on the my arrow rest.
well, there you go. I mean, you don't really need anything super long, do you?
Well,
Unless
I
you wanna
need a
go-
little bit longer. If I
Okay,
want to
hold
put a
on.
broadhead on, I need to go a little bit longer.
Okay, hold on. They do have I think they have bamboo shafting. Let's see here. That's a 3-pack. I don't know if you want a 3-pack. Let me check.
Yeah, the only way I've been able to find halfway decent arrows is clearance at Walmart.
What's your draw weight?
76.
Ugh. They don't go any
Yeah.
higher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's
they don't go long enough.
yeah.
Yeah, they're 32s as well.
Oh, jeez.
Now you could probably go with. Give me a second here. This is my
Yeah,
land.
like the carbon fibers, I can come across those every once in a while on a clearance. I'll try and grab a couple of them. But like I said, they're like 32, 33 inches long, so I can at
Right.
least get a broadhead on them. I don't like having a broadhead that close to my hand, but
Now, do you want wood or do you want carbon? Do you want aluminum? What kind are you
um,
looking
that thing fires the carbons really nice.
at? Okay, so carbons it
And
is then. Carbons you
yeah,
can pretty
it
much
does.
get anywhere in the draw weight you're
Yeah,
looking for.
yeah. It's just trying to find them over the counter at a
Okay,
halfway
what
decent
grain are you
price.
looking for?
Oh, probably about 1 to 120 empty.
I'm still trying to figure out the difference because I got shaft size is. I mean, I don't know carbons. I don't.
Yeah.
I know. Let's check out finished shafts here. Give me a second.
Yeah, that's with no tip.
Traditional or hunter? Let's go with check all
Hunter.
flesh. I'm checking all flesh there. I'll see what that comes up here.
Mm.
You like veins or feathers?
The small veins seem to work the best.
Okay.
The small
Six
veins,
pack or
yeah.
12?
You know, what's the 6 cost?
Okay. These are the sable ones. They're 400 grain, I guess. I'm not sure what that
400
equals.
grain?
You can either get
That's
4 or 3.
heavy.
4 or
That's heavy.
350. That should be enough, shouldn't it?
That's pretty heavy. Or is
Well,
that
that's
rated?
no, you couldn't use them. They're too short.
Mm-hmm.
The 31s. I don't know if they have anything that long because those. I mean, I'm just curious. I'm checking the port off. Yeah, we couldn't use those anyway.
Yeah, and then you need to find. When you get them long enough, you need to find them that are stiff enough to handle that.
Right.
Like I said, usually I've been looking online. It's been like $90 for like 3 arrows,
Ouch.
and that's no tip. And that's no tips.
Is 250 too light or too heavy?
250 would be doable.
Okay. I'm
It'd
trying to see
probably
the
be better
length.
if we're putting in the range.
I'm trying to figure out what length they are. I don't know. It doesn't say.
Yeah, 250. Once you put a broadhead on there, it'll be about like 300.
It doesn't give me a length. Just the weight. Yeah, it doesn't show me anything. I'm not much on the carbons, like I said.
Yeah, but I found out those ones seem to do the best on that bow. The aluminums,
Oh, wow.
I'm not.
That's cool, Skinner. I wish I had somebody who could, I wish I could get paid to shoot. I mean, I'd love to shoot. I do competitions every year, but I'm more of a traditional shooter than anything else. And I have won competitions before, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
Ooh, these might. I know they're feather fletched, but 340. What's the length on those? It does not say.
Yeah, I need to get a jig and some fletching and some glue so I can repair a lot of the arrows that I do have.
Well, I could check one more place here. Give me a second.
I have defletched a lot of my arrows.
Oh, come on.
And that's shooting into bales of straw and hay. It just goes right through them.
Okay. Okay, these aren't carbons, but let me see what I can find here.
Yeah.
Those go only up to 40, I think. Yeah, those will go up to 40. We don't want those. Oh, they have carbons. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm checking
shorter
the.
veins. Yeah. For some odd reason, I found out the shorter veins do very well with that bow.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there you go. There's the.
Here's the chart. Yeah.
Because that would give you an idea for what you need for yours. But the thing is, they're not showing anything over 32.
Quick, hold that up. Don't move it. Okay, I got a screenshot.
Okay. Now, like I said, I would need something in the because my bow is 74 pounds. I want something between 70 and 75 and 80 pounds draw. So that would probably put me in this one, that area if I wanted to go that route, but I'm not going to do that. I like wood. That's my thing.
Yeah.
But at least I give
Yeah,
you an idea. And my draw length is this right here. It's 28.
Yeah, the guys at the shop said do not use wood with this bow.
Yeah. And you can get them by the dozen there, and you can get the difference. It's 400 spine, and you get them cut the length if you want to, or Luminux, all that stuff. But that's Rose City. I prefer, like I said, I do wood. So
Yeah. Now I could probably get a little bit of extra length if I use the Illuminox. I might get an extra half-inch on those.
I'm checking something. Oh, I'm trying to find the most expensive arrows they have and then checking them out. Oh, they cut them to your size? Ooh. $200? Holy crap.
Yeah.
They don't go heavy enough.
Yeah.
Because I need to do 7580. That's the compound chart right there.
Yeah. Now, if I get the Saber, those are cheap.
There's the ones I would need right there. Is that section there, but it doesn't say how long these things are. Okay, give me a second here. How long are these? Actually, I could go to that one. No, we only go up to 32 because threading anything longer than 32 is going to be tough.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome back, Backwoods. Thank you for coming. Yeah,
Like
we're
I
just
said, I just
discussing
need to-
arrows and stuff like this because this guy apparently has an unseemly long draw.
Mm-hmm.
I only knew one person who actually had a longer draw than did probably you, and that they had a 34 draw, but he was like 6'7".
Yeah.
And yeah, he actually made some arrows for me that he was an Eagle Scout.
Yeah.
and he made me arrows that were shoot like rifle bullets. I mean, they were highly accurate. They were longer than my draw, but with the power that I had of my bows, it worked out
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Like I said, I just don't like having that broadhead right there right next to that arrow rest, right next to my hands.
Right. Right now,
Because if
who
it
knows how
falls,
much?
it's falling on my hand.
Yeah, there's my arrows. I'm just curious, how much would those be? I'm just checking the cart. $200 for a dozen arrows.
Mm-hmm.
That is insane.
It is.
Definitely not doing it.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, generally, I was just, I'm gonna check the generic Hunter Moon arrows. See if they have they. Oh,
It's nice that they get the calculator in there too.
yeah, that's. It doesn't tell me the draw weight on those. Yeah, I'm checking something here. Yeah, I would have to go with a 29-inch arrow in order to get the draw weight I need. The spine weight.
Yeah.
I don't mind going an inch longer, but at least I would, be able to. You guys can't see that, so. But I would have to go with a 29 draw length with a shield cut, 4
Yeah.
inch others.
Because with the 32, I mean, it's like right there. That far away is that broadhead.
175 right now for a dozen.
Yeah.
That's, still way out of my price range.
Mm-hmm.
And they're supposed to be like $34. Let's see. The cheapest ones are the Hunter Cloud ones. They're 125.
For 1 dozen.
Oh yeah, Mandy would love this. They come in pink.
That's so you can find them.
Huh?
That's so you can find them.
Yeah, but she like, let's see here. $125. I mean, I wouldn't want cream colored. I'm sorry, it is not. I like 4-fletched arrows.
No, I haven't tried those.
Well, that's cool, Backwoods. That is so freaking cool. Now, there's other stuff I could, look at besides. That's the cheapest arrows they have under the finished arrows. But if I want with just the shabs and have them made myself, that might be a little cheaper, I would think.
Yeah, like I said, I got a bunch of aluminum arrows.
I don't like aluminum. I've tried that, but no. I'm not sure if I can find just straight shafts. Where's it say? It doesn't say anything about shafts. Let me check, see what's in stock. I need something heavier than that. This one's close, but not heavy enough. Ooh, found them.
For you or for me?
For me.
Oh.
There's 75/80s. There's 6-packs. And that's $67. for 6 of them.
That's not bad.
And if I want to put on points, I can have that done. But that's not bad, though.
Yeah, I thought about getting maybe the Seneca arrows
Right?
for my carnivore because they'll fit in the barrel.
They're pretty. I like green. They would work with my green arrow one. So. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Pemmican would be an interesting choice for a trail food for backpacking.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you don't get much flavor. And a lot
You can live off of it.
some of them had nuts in it, though, didn't they?
Oh, I don't know.
I think pemmican has nuts. I can't eat that then if it does. Let's see here. Tallow,
Right there,
dried meat, and sometimes dried berries. Okay, they may not have. So I should be able to eat it then. It just doesn't look like much. Oh,
Give me a moment here.
check this out when you get a chance. I think this isn't. Check that out. Now that's a nice setup.
Ian, this one was going to bed.
Okay. Be well, folks. Actually, it is my 11 o'clock hour. I didn't realize it was that late. I just got so wrapped up in what time. I mean, you don't have to go to. Usually, you log off an hour ago, but
yeah. But like I said, I don't have to work tomorrow. Like I said, I got that weird schedule that I never know what days I get off until like 2 weeks before.
Right.
The schedule.
Okay. So I think I'm going to wrap it up right now, folks. I mean, I'm not really tired, but it is 11 o'clock, and I do have to work in the morning.
Yep.
So I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. Thank you, Jason, for co-hosting with me today. I really appreciate it.
No trouble.
Backwoods.
Always glad to be here.
I wish you the best, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you for coming. Sean, thank you for coming. Grace, thank you for coming. Blake, thank you for coming. Cecilia, I know she's already in bed, but thank you for coming. And Mike, Skinner, who else did I miss? Well, Mandy, obviously. And who else was in here? I'm going up the list, so bear with me here.
Brecken
was here for a little bit.
Yeah.
And Cornfed was in here. Thank you for coming, Rob. And let's see. Thank you for reminding me, by the way.
Tiny was in here.
Huh? PA out
Tiny
traveling outdoors was here. J&J was here for a little bit. Thank you for coming for those guys. I know they probably got bored with me a long time back, but it just a Tiny Titan was in here for just a titch, so that was cool. Yeah, we had some really Jeep was in here. You don't know Jeep, but Jeep is a really cool guy.
Yeah, I saw it earlier.
Yeah, Ace, thank you for coming up, Ace. I don't know if you're here anymore, but thank you. But yeah, we had a lot of fun, learned a lot, and that's all that matters. Thank you all for coming. I'm going to say good night, be well, pleasant dreams, and I love you all.
And always,
I'll see you Thursday.
Love you all too. Thursday, yes. And don't forget, get outside, grow, harvest, catch, clean, cook, and eat.
What he says. Night, brother. Let's
Good
get
night.
this